I gotta switch over to my mic.
No, you're not allowed to. Sorry. There's no switching. You don't have a choice.
What are we doing? We didn't decide what we're doing.
Hey, bro. Okay. Here we go. I'm on Wattpad. Let me see what McFuck sent me. We got a few here.
Oh, it was just a bunch of messages about Fix.
Okay.
Oh.
And let's look on it. By the way, we're gonna be keeping everything to talk show. So well, there's someone echoing. I don't know who the fuck you are. Put yourself on push to talk, or I'll bend you over and make you bite the pillow. Becoming bad.
Can you make me do that anyways?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
You know I got you, fam.
Give me a second.
And now I'm gonna drink some water so I can get a little bit of warm up in. I've been singing all fucking day because I've had the luxury of having no fucking power for the past few days. Alright, so and these are all genderbent, right, McFuck? The ones you sent.
Yeah, I sent a bunch of Genderbent ones. I just joined. Hello.
Got him. Here, I might have to turn that bit rate down a little bit more because my phone is not fucking happy with me, bro.
They have smashing them.
Come on, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Why is my pink so bad?
Same, bro. It's real bad for me. As more people come in, it's gonna be a struggle for my poor phone. My phone's like, "What are you doing to me, baby? Come on." Phone, please. I just wanna.
I switched to my laptop, so I have more acoustics. But why is my ping so fucking bad?
What do you mean? Your ping?
No, my ping is just really bad. Yeah.
Got him. Okay.
2381. Fuck me.
These are, we got. Who the fuck is? Oh, okay. We got a female.
Nico was dragged into a talent meeting.
Cowgirl. Oh my. These are some naughty things. But are they Wattpad based? They gotta have bad spelling, man. Or we can't do this.
Oh, shit, I usually go on AO3 because a lot of stuff on there is not the best.
Where's not Chris?
He
Also,
is in a talent meeting with Nico.
McFuck,
Awesome.
if you could do me a favor, record this, do a backup for me, because I don't know if something happens.
Oh shit, I don't have recording
Who has recording software? Who can record this for me?
I have OBS, but I'd have to go back to my
Nobody has.
I'd have to go back to my desktop.
Nobody has fucking Shadowplay?
No.
No.
Shit, where's Chris, my dude? Because I don't want to record this and cut out in the middle of it and have it be fucked. Because I don't know, power's flickered once before.
Get them on then.
I gotta find someone to record. We gotta recruit somebody, boys. And you said not Chris is busy having e-sex with.
Yeah, he's
female.
in a talent meeting.
Oh, with 2 female impressionists, and the male impressionists are just sitting there alone. Got him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm gonna see if I can drag someone in here who can record. Hold on.
Yeah, bro. I just want to make sure that the fan fiction, this work of art that we're about to create doesn't go.
What are we doing?
Never mind. The people who are in there are people like
I guess down the road he could record, but he's streaming right now, ain't he? He's playing Pug, or whatever the fuck you call that fucking thing.
So what are you recording?
Wait, I thought not Chris was fucking gonna do fucking narration for us.
I can go check on him if you want.
Yeah, you convince him, bro. You gotta be like, hey, sucky, come in here. You like jazz?
You like jazz?
Fucking kill myself, dude. Let me just turn this down. You like jazz? I can't get over this.
Oh, hold on.
Which benefit of the
hold on.
bingo?
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna start from the beginning. So we can both be at the beginning at the same time. Alright, skip. Boom, booda bada bing. Gotta do a lot of things. Okay, now I got my jazz playing on my local one and not stuttering at all. Good. Alright. So we got the is this a Genderbent no, this is Genji X Zenyatta. Okay. Interesting.
What are you looking at?
Or Genji.
Who the fuck is Aika?
Oh, that's probably the Genderbent Genji name.
What? What kind of gay
Really?
shit?
Like, they
Okay.
changed Hanzo's name to Hane in one of them.
That's
it's an
fucking
incest one,
that's
though.
retarded.
Yep.
Okay. But I thought we were getting not Chris in here to narrate for us.
Hi. I'm 14. Why was it called?
Hey, I'm 17. I'm a helicopter sexual. I like to refuel with gasoline. It was this recent hurricane. I've been having trouble fucking some gas stations. You know, it's real hard.
Did you say gasoline? Disgusting. I'm diesel.
Bro,
Bro.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Just leave.
No, you.
No, wait. Sauce can do the screen recording thing, I think.
Who is gonna do their screen recording? Come on.
Wait, how long will I have to be here, though?
The entire time.
No!
We gotta find someone dedicated to fanfiction, as much as me. Wait, McFuck, are you sure you can't just set up OBS, my dude?
I can't. I think I have. Oh wait, no, I do have OBS.
Do you have Shadow Play? Do you have a fucking NVIDIA GPU? You already have that shit installed in.
I leafed now.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, bye, Sauce. I love you.
Set up OBS. Tell me when you're ready. I got a few fanfictions here.
Okay.
Which fanfic are we doing?
I don't fucking know. I gotta find one. We're looking at a bunch of them right now. Hello, Leaf. Are you ready for Genderbent? This is gonna be great.
Yeah, sure.
Overwatch, Genderbent, Smut, Lemon. Okay, I'm ready. Got my search
Wait,
terms.
where is it at? Who?
I have learned from all these new terms from this little business we got going here. So I'm
Ah, little business.
I'm ready to fucking find like some new shit. Fucking got him.
Where is the link?
We're currently under talk show. We're looking at a few.
Oh, okay.
They're all horrible. Really bad.
Oh, I bet they are.
Route 66 meeting. Okay. But are they poorly written? That's the important part.
The orange of the Adobe.
Okay, there's Lucio X Reader. Oh, that's Wattpad. Okay.
Lucio X Reader?
No, Lucio X Reaper, but it's Genderbent. So that's where it's at.
Heck, I don't know
That
what I'm
works
doing, and I'm
too.
not sober enough to figure out how to do things.
What?
Are you recording for us, McFuck?
Leaf.
I thought I was, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Leaf. Set up OBS for us, bro. We need you, baby. Come on.
My only issue.
Come
My only issue is it
Just record on your desk. Well, I don't even know how that would work. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay. Mercy's brothel.
Wait, hold
Okay.
on.
Okay. Well, that's a thing.
Just no. Can I just record my fucking desktop OBS?
I don't know, man. This is the tough part, man. I've never had to deal with this. I just don't want the power to cut out during the fucking recording. Got him.
Capture any full screen.
Dylan
No,
has
I got it.
You got it.
You got it? You got it?
Okay, got it. Just start recording.
Well,
my
I
dude.
just figured out how to put the screen thingy on, but I have no clue what visuals to put in here.
Alright, just start recording.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start.
Let me
recording
let me go get some vodka.
Oh man, I'm already there, my guy.
Just kidding. I'm not
That's
gonna
too
go drink
fucking
vodka.
big.
I have Coke Life, bro.
I think I started the recording, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I believe in you.
Wait, hold on.
Yep, it's there.
It's there?
Okay, so I'm
Yep, we're
yeah.
good
Pull
to go.
pull all those fan fictions up, my bro. Make sure that smooth jazz is playing. You
which
can
one am I pulling up
set rhythm to 100% because I have volume controls on him now. So, okay. Like he's lower now rhythm, and I'm gonna give him a nickname. Oh, I can't. Wait, yes I can. Bitch boy.
I don't think I can.
Have you tried drinking more?
Oh man, that's totally a good solution. Let's go.
Right. Right click on bitchbot and set the user volume to 100%.
Okay.
Okay, we have Genderbent version of McCree being taken in by Reyes.
Oh god.
That's pretty bad.
Oh boy.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, bro, I'm ready. Are we having not Chris reading this, or do I need to get my narrator voice together?
Stick to butter.
Alright, hold
I
up.
don't know.
Let me make sure. Is this good? Am I too loud? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Let me go in a little bit lower. Gotta make sure that I'm, you know, buttery smooth. Got it.
Hold on, give me a second.
Let me go turn off my light. 1 second.
I'm recording too, just in case.
Yeah. Hold up. Give me a second.
Jerry drops some vanilla extract. Vanilla extract.
So which one are we reading?
Holy shit, what the fuck is that? What the shit is that?
What?
Is that bird poop? What? Where did that come from?
Your bag.
I fucking muted my mic and there's bird shit on it. Why? Why?
No.
Where did this
you,
come
man.
from? Now I gotta wipe bird shit off my mic, dude.
Oh.
Fuck.
Grab the phone.
Muting my mic because I have to press the button to wipe the fucking bird shit off.
I think your birds know that you're about to sin.
Yeah, dude. He's like, stop, bro. Alright.
When you find...
This is a sign from
out of my
Jesus.
Which one are we reading?
We're gonna be reading the Route 66 meeting. Genderbent
shit,
version
okay.
of McCree being taken in by Reyes.
Who is that? Okay, hold on. Give me a sec.
Okay, let me find it.
Wait, who's gonna be Reyes?
Who has it? What?
I don't know, but I could go for McCree.
There you go.
Make sure this is playing. Alright. Got him. Okay, so who is gonna be playing McCree for us? Is this bot playing for you? Oh, looks like the bot just dropped. Nice.
Yeah, the bot dropped,
Wasn't
man.
playing
Let me summon him.
anything.
There we go. Let me adjust his volume. Holy shit.
Oh, snap.
Thank you. Jesus
Thank you.
Christ.
Oh, okay. That's pretty bad.
Alright, I have him set, and I've been
So, who is going to be playing McCree here?
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay, so looks like we got a McCree. McFuck as usual. Who is going to be playing our Genderbent Reyes? No takers? Let me call our voice actors here. Get your asses in here.
Get your ass in
big.
here.
I'd like to give it a try, but I don't know if I should.
You can do it. I believe in you. I thought you were dead though. Didn't you die in the hurricane, man? You have the dead
No,
tag.
I pinged you and said, can you please remove that dead rule? Because
You're
I
dead,
survived
bro.
Irma, bitch.
Bro, I'm dead too. That's why I have the tag. I'm fucking dead. So I guess yeah. Do you wanna do the Genderbent Reyes, dude? Are you ready to smoke? You gotta be able to do the smoky voice, man. You gotta.
No,
you're not-
Oh, sweatpants.
You're not ready to fuck your throat, man. Come on, it's just GG easy.
GG easy.
GG easy.
Hold up.
Looks like not Chris has stolen some people from us. We're gonna have to avenge them. So let's read this. Let's read this Route 66 with extra hard boners, just in remembrance of our fallen brothers and sisters.
Lost and never forgotten.
They're dead to us now. They're not
Yeah,
here.
they're dead to us.
Their time of
They're
need.
traitors. They're traitors.
Okay.
I can fill in.
So let's see here, McFuck. Wow, you have a lot of tags. You got them. I swear to God, we have so many fucking females in this voice. It's not even fucking funny. I think most of them have this fucking thing muted. Let me see if I can get Let's see here. I know we have somebody. We're looking for someone to play a Genderbent Reaper. You up for it? F space A M fam.
Sucky, sucky.
All right, I'm gonna message everyone who has a female tag and see if we can't get someone.
I don't have
Wait,
any
basically,
tag.
Mercy, aren't you in here? You fuck nut.
Yeah, I'm here.
Play Reyes
Basically,
for us.
Mercy.
Okay,
Do it.
but I'm really bad, okay?
Can you,
It's
I mean-
okay. It's supposed to.
Can you
You're
sound-
supposed to be genderbent anyway.
can you sound smoky?
Wait. I did smoke last weekend. I can do that. Is that enough?
Wait, what?
I
Just
don't know.
try to sound like this as much as possible. Just yeah.
Okay, I will
Wait,
try to
wait.
sound as much as that.
Unless anyone else wants to try to be Genderbent Reyes. 'Cause that's what we're
To be
looking
honest,
for.
to be completely honest with you, I want to try it.
Go ahead, bro. Try it.
Give us a sample.
It needs to be a female though, a strong, powerful female voice. I need a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. Come on, man.
Like a woman who's kind of like just like smoking.
Yeah, bro. You know. That's every day, bro. You fucking know it. Oh shit, wrong person.
What's one of this freaking voice?
Wait, this is good?
Yeah, we're reading a bunch of Genderbent shit right now.
Heck yeah.
It's gonna be super kinky, bro. We got our McCree already.
Carnival should be in here. Carnival would be perfect for this, but I don't know where she is.
I think
might
she's
know where
in
she is.
Not Chris's. Yeah, she's in
Yeah.
Not Chris's.
Oh, that's where she. Okay, yeah,
See,
that's where
well, no,
she.
she's dead to us now, though. No, it's she's dead.
Oh.
To
Yeah.
She's gone.
Same thing with Soap. She's dead to us too.
Soap is dead to us. Hello, Hanzo. Hello, my dude.
Yes.
Also, can you do a Reaper?
They're smashed.
A female.
No, a female Reaper. There's a big distinction there.
I don't have enough female organs to do a female Reaper.
Got
Hey!
female organs,
I
bro.
am
I can
sorry.
just
Not with
I can
that
chop off your
attitude.
dick, dude, and you're ready.
Alright,
Not with that attitude.
I'm not a trap enough to do a female Reaper.
You're not a
That's
trap enough.
Not a trap enough. There's a little.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not one enough to do it, so, you're gonna have to find someone else.
Apparently, Rye says he/she will do it.
Then bring him here to do it.
Do it.
God, it's so hard to find someone who's. It's so hard to find someone who's like willing to sound like they just throated a dick. Like, come on, man. I do it all the time. Oh, Rye says.
Then talk to Dio. Talk
Rye
to Dio,
says
dude.
he
Dio
slash she
loves that sound.
is willing. Wait, Rye, are you gonna pull through us,
Dio
bro?
loves that feeling too.
Huh?
Are you gonna pull through us, bro? Can you do a female Reaper?
How
Just add fucking rasp. I don't care.
Just sound like you're
it
sucking
doesn't.
a dick.
It doesn't really matter. Just add. Just smoke for 20 years and then come back to us.
Female Reyes.
We need a female Reyes. Like you need to sound raspy and like breathy.
Ray is here.
honestly. I don't
Ray is
think
here.
the female Reyes sound like
Female Batman.
Yeah, bro.
Ray
Female
is
Batman. Female Batman.
Try to sound as Batman as possible.
like
To do female Batman, you just have to have a higher pitched version of
Just talk in your normal voice and add rap.
Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
an add rap.
Yeah,
Alright,
rap.
so-
Yeah, add
listen,
rasp and add
listen.
some air.
I'll tell you how to test that. So, first thing first, take your throat and try to make it sound like you're starting up an engine. It goes over like a,
Oh my god.
cause that's how you get the rasp.
Wait, do what?
Just try to add
roll-
rasp, dude.
Just
Yeah,
do
dude,
this.
roll
Yeah,
with
like
your
growly,
throat.
like really growly, like sort of like this, except you have to be a female.
It's like coughing.
I can't.
You ever heard
I
you
can't.
heard soldiers? Alright. Have you ever sucked a dick before?
Yes.
I'm 12.
Wait, who were you asking?
Oh,
Sorry.
damn.
Oh my god.
That takes that idea out of the box.
Okay.
I'm
Don't do
13.
that.
Listen, if her age is on the clock. Anyways, ads. Just go. Well, just. Okay.
Wait, what if I can? I might be. Hold on, I got this. I can probably
Dio,
drag someone.
please.
You can probably get someone in here.
McCree.
McFuck, you are doing McCree, bro.
You got plenty of McCrees.
No. We need a female McCree. We're doing a female McCree.
God.
Female McCree, don't we?
I am
All we need is a female Reyes. We need a Genderbent Reyes.
Reyes here.
Just expensive, so.
Genderbent Batman, basically. Wait, hold on. What do I need to sing?
Well, it's really bad smutty fan fiction. If that's not your thing, you should
Or
probably.
do?
Oh,
Or rap?
wait.
Or...
I might know someone.
You know someone.
Hey, dude. So I'm pretty sure it's Drumic. Hey, Drumic. So you know what World of Warcraft is, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
I'm
Alright,
playing it
so
right now.
I'm playing. Oh, hey, I want to direct you to meme section.
Okay.
The Hef a Giggle.
Hefe giggle. Got him.
The Hef a Giggle. Yes,
All I see
hef.
is this is giving me a raging lady boner, which I've been seeing several times today.
Yep. Are you surprised though? Ladies get many boners.
Yeah, bro.
They get the biggest boners, dude. Their dicks are bigger than ours. You didn't know
Cursed
that?
bones. Raise hail.
No,
Raise
no,
hell.
look at the number. Raise hell 69. We're so immature.
I wanna fucking die, dude.
You saved, dude.
Alright, let's see here.
I can,
Hold up, what were you saying?
I can maybe do.
Okay. Are you willing to read really smutty things? Possibly.
Really shitty smut. Not just anything that's like really smutty. Really shitty.
Wait.
That's
Is this
the best kind of smart.
is this rated? Is this rated E? What is this?
Ew.
This is
E-rated
rated general
I don't
audience.
wanna do it. I can't.
What is this?
E-rated smut is shit.
This is bad.
This is. I don't think this is smut.
No, it needs to be rated E or nothing. No general audiences. What is this? This is Overvoice. God damn it, we're a Christian server. We don't read wholesome things.
This is Jesus Christian Inc., dude.
Yeah, bro. We only
I might
read
have been
smut.
able to get someone who can do a female rant.
Then bring him here.
Now, I said I can try. I
Yeah.
don't
Dude,
know
do
if
it.
I can.
Well,
Pseudo,
bite the
you
pillow
do it.
because we're going in dry.
I could try. No,
I've been waiting to say that.
Yo, go in. Dry.
Waiting to fucking say that, dude. Okay, so this one's actually rated E, so I guess we'll start off on a more wholesome note, and then we'll
I am
Well,
go
let's get-
into
Right, I just
Won't just
tried
get
it
more
without-
disgusting along the way.
we're going.
Pseudo.
Yeah, I got it lined up. Okay, so this is
Pseudo, show us that
under talk show.
real quick.
This is gonna be let's see here, Route 66 or whatever.
Route 69?
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
Route 66.
Dude, I just tried it. It sounds disgusting.
It doesn't matter.
Did you find a Reaper?
It can be
It's
disgusting.
fine.
You just smoke.
It's-
It doesn't matter if it's fun.
Pseudo,
don't actually have to
Pseudo,
sound
give
like
us your
Reaper.
Reaper. Give us your female Reaper.
Hold
I
on.
love you.
Soto, you can do it. Wait,
It's
sound a little bit.
fucking ugly.
You don't. No, you're not trying to sound like Reaper. You're trying to sound like female Reaper, man. Come on.
No, I'm trying.
This Reaper has a vagina, man. Come on, dude. The ball's never dropped.
Female Reaper,
You can add a high
before the
pitched.
reaping
It's just
happens.
high pitched rasp. Come on.
Hey, Dio, do you like my new profile
Yeah.
picture?
Just high pitched and rasp. Yeah, like that.
Hey, do you guys like my new profile picture? I think it's
No, add more rasp. Needs to have a rasp.
I can't do it, dude.
You can do it. I believe in you, bro. I believe in
No,
you.
I physically can't do it.
Just rasp. How you're talking right now, just add
Pseudo.
rasp to it. Right now, how you're talking right now. Normal voice, just add rasp.
It's like coughing.
Do it, Pseudo!
Just
I love you.
Alright,
Pseudo
Pseudo, what you need to do, you need to grapefruit
Goddamn.
for a solid 5 minutes, and then you'll be able to get that rasp.
Let's get that grapefruit. Just.
That walks among.
Okay, who just did that?
can't.
Who did that?
Yo, me.
Oh
There.
boy, you ready? You ready to? We're gonna conscript you. Are you fucking ready?
Pseudo, I like your
Ooh,
profile picture,
excited.
by the way.
We just need someone who's willing to do it. I don't care how bad it is. This is
willing to
we're
do it.
we're literally reading fan fiction. What do you like?
I can't.
We're reading, okay. We're reading shitty
Alright.
smut.
Pull this shit up, boys. This isn't smart. This is
talk
wholesome.
show?
We're starting off wholesome. We're going
Ooh.
deeper into the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Winky face. Winky face. Winky face. Wait. Okay. Hanzo is the father of humanity. You're doing Reaper for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, bro. I'm gonna rename you
Hello
Reap.
there, Hanzo is
Reap Chan.
father of humanity.
That's your name right now. Reap Chan. It's like rape, but with an E. With the E relocated from in front of the P to
Instead of
front
before
of the
it.
R.
I mean, this one isn't too long.
Yeah, this one is just wholesome, bro. This is nice and wholesome.
I believe female Reaper should sound.
Thank fuck, I'm not here.
Now I'm gonna look
Hold
up.
on,
I'm gonna
hold
look
on.
up a
So we have
sad song for this one because this one's sad, right? Alright,
Oh
let's-
god,
sad,
no, don't press
sad
some shit.
piano
I like the
music,
jazz.
1
Fucking
hour.
kill you.
I like jazz.
Oh, he likes
My left titty is love.
Oh my god.
You don't know it, but my no, my left titty is here for a reason.
I need emotional piano music. Come on. What are you doing? No,
Alright,
stop.
someone whip out your piano.
Lucas.
No.
Okay, whatever. I'll
Theo,
just stick to the
bring out
fucking
your
jazz.
emotional kazoo.
Alright.
We're gonna recorder, goddamn.
Alright, we do have a recorder. Okay. Let me get that narrator voice running. Alright.
Let me change the DAS though. I want something a little bit more smooth and low.
Okay.
So we're gonna play this.
Oh no!
Okay.
Wait, do you still need Genderbent Reaper?
We have found a Genderbent Reaper. Oh, this fits. There's fucking what do you call it? Harmonica in this jazz. So it's perfect.
Oh god.
All right. Let me get that deep narrating voice.
Get ready for
sexy.
Cock. Nice. So Route 66 meeting. Genderbent version of McCree being taken in by Reyes. Probably wouldn't have written any different if they were male. I love their dynamic and might add more to this AU later. The orange of the adobe walls glowed pale pink with the setting sun. Shadows growing long over the silty sand underfoot. McCree shuffled her feet a bit, inching towards the corner. It had been too quiet since the rest of her gang had started hollering that they'd been found. She inhaled deeply through her nose, and covered the lower half of her face with the black bandana at her neck. Desperately, she begged her best pockets for some more ammo. Peacekeeper was her companion, but she was a revolver to a fault. Swallowing hard, she kept her ears open, her back against the cool mud brick helped to distract from the tickle of sweat dripping down her neck. Any sudden movements, and she'd be heard, spotted, or worse, assumed to be the coward of the gang fleeing. She couldn't stomach the thought. Finally, she felt a cold, slim bullet in her fingertips, and pulled it out of her pocket so quick, she nearly dropped it trying to load the barrel. She looked at the single bullet and stopped to ponder who it should be for. Her pursuers, or... The decision was made for her when heavy footfall echoed through the alleyway. She was suddenly aware of the scent of gunpowder. Oh.
I just hear in the background, I like dick.
But... well then.
Okay. I just... Well, I came out of nowhere.
Continue.
This is beautiful so far.
Anyways. Turning the corner, pistol at ready, she called. Big fuck.
I'm not going down without a fight, Overwatch.
Except she only got out
I'm not going down.
before she felt the wind knocked out of her by a sucker punch to the gut. Her assailant caught her, his arm under her shoulders, and stepped back to pull McCree forward, forcing her to surrender her balance. The cowgirl felt hot metal against her head, and knew that if this guy didn't mind gore splattering over his dark ensemble, she'd be dead before she could catch her breath. Death didn't come, though, while she was coughing and wheezing for air.
You're not going down, ingrate.
The distorted voice sounded very strange, garbled, like an ancient radio.
You look down, and you're coming with us.
Jessie finally caught her breath. But before she could shove away the dark robed agent and pluck her gun from the ground, she was wrapped up in a paralyzing white robe. It set a constant, regulated stream of electricity through her limbs, causing discomfort. Still, she tried to lunge toward her gun, using her teeth to scrape at her attacker, anything she could struggle to do.
Damn!
His voice through the gas mask sounded frustrated.
Give up, kid. Your entire outfit is already packed away in a SWAT escort. You've got no chance.
Except all he got out was...
You've got no...
Before a blinding light and white smoke interrupted. Waving a hand violently to push away the smoke, the dark figure held his wrist close to his mouth.
Whoa there.
What?
Is this my part? Whose part is this?
Wait.
McCree's? Wait.
I've got...
Wait, no, that's McCree. I mean, that's Reaper, fuck.
Oh, okay. Alright. I've got one left. Heading north toward the station. She's bound, but still fighting. Give me a hand flanking her.
When he finished, he looked at the unique gun lying on the ground. The gun the kid has desperately wriggled free for it.
He bent down to pick it up. Jessie had never ached so bad. Her shoulders tensed up to her ears. The burning sensation in her thighs thought down to her ankles with each time her feet pelted the sand. She'd never cried before. Not once in her life, she'd swear. Tears were rolling down her pink cheeks, blinding her from seeing whatever destination she could hope would get far away from these Overwatch heroes. Her knee buckled and sent her tumbling down over a heap of boxes. As if her stomach hadn't taken enough for the team yet today, the sharp edge of a crate dug into her ribs and down her belly till she rolled clean over it and landed with a thud in the wet sand. She laid there for what felt like 5 minutes just reeling, a miracle with men after her. The same silence as before lasted the span of that 5 minutes, shaking off what she could of the sand in her hair and spitting what she could out of her mouth. She rose to sit only to see the man from before had been staring at her, probably waiting to see if she'd knocked herself out or just outright had brain damage.
Are you done?
Yeah. For now.
The man took off his mask. In no danger of running into poison traps now that the gang had been caught in full. I know the song. Jessie looked at the face. Never got someone. Jessie looked at the face of her captor. It was hardened into scowl, scarred around the cheeks, creased from the line of work this person count out, but it was not a man's face. And that's it. That was it. That was fucking it. That was it.
That was it. That's it.
That was it. That was kind of.
That was okay. That okay.
That was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
It was.
Y'all gotta read
I expected more.
before trying it out since May.
It was good.
June 2016.
Oh, well, this one gets right to it. There's one where Hanzo just, in the first paragraph, opting to fish his cock right out of his pants.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
I just found one called Mercy's Brothel.
What? Mercy's Waffle? Where?
Brothel.
Link? Mercy's Waffle? Like W-A...
Brothel with a B.
Oh, you're eating a waffle, eh?
With a B.
A
Waffle?
giggity.
What? I don't understand.
Oh, Mercy's Brothel.
Oh, Mercy's Brothel, but that's not Genderbent, is it?
No, but this is still pretty good.
We can read it, but I really let's read some more some better Genderbent. We have a female Hanzo and a female Genji. That's where it's at.
I don't know how to get a female rasp with Hanzo.
We also have another. Well, there's a female McHanzo, which we'll read after. You want to read? You guys want to read the female McHanzo or the female McGenji? I mean, Hanzo and Genji. What do you fucking call that? What do you call that? What do you call Hanzo and Genji?
Shimadacest.
What do you call it? Shimcest?
Shimadacest. Shimadacest.
Shimadacest. Okay, go.
Hey,
Rules
One
were off the
half-
fun, eh?
why don't you guys ask me to be in here?
We finished that fanfiction, but we're about to read some Shimcest Genderbent fanfiction.
I want to be Genji.
Who just volunteered to be Genji? Talking under hashtag talk show so I can actually see who was talking.
Like, I can do whatever. 'Cause I'm, like, bored.
Bored as fuck.
Mada mada. I'm like bored, so I want to do everything.
This is some great music you got going on here.
Yeah, this is some really jazz.
I can't do it.
Set it to 100%.
Yeah, I set it to 100%.
I've lowered the volume, so you should be fine. Okay, so Ono has volunteered to
can't hear
do Genji. So I guess you're doing Genji, my dude. Okay, so who is gonna be doing Hanzo?
I'll do it.
Who just volunteered? Type in talk show, please, so I can actually see who's talking. Under hashtag talk show. Beep beep Hanzo. Okay.
Hanzo.
So we have our Hanzo and we have our
Beep,
Genji.
Hanzo.
Can you send a
watch
link
it, bro.
to it?
Yeah, here you go. That is the one we're reading. Right there.
Hanzo.
Oh,
Who's gonna be
archive of
narrator?
Heroes.
I can do narration again, I guess. No problem. This is the
Hanzo at your service.
Oh my god. I can narrate if you like.
who just offered to narrate?
I can do whatever.
Who? Talk show, please.
narrate.
Talk show, please, because I can't. There's so many people now. It's hard to see who's
You already know
exactly
that
talking.
hand soap can
Okay, Leaf.
narrate too, so.
I'll let you narrate the Shimadacest. if you read it in Farah's voice for us.
No, why?
I can do it. No, hold on. Wait. Deja vu. Male Hanzo reads for the female Hanzo.
Oh,
Yes,
dear
please.
God.
I want to do this now. I want to do this now.
Leaf has volunteered. We gotta give it to him.
This is gonna be
Come on, Leaf. You got you know the rule, Leaf.
If he wants to do, he wants to do Hanzo, then
I need you to do
he
Farah.
can narrate it as Hanzo.
Yeah, but Hanzo's too slow.
He's slow.
Hanzo's too breathy too. It's really hard.
I can go fast as fuck, boy.
Ooh, see, there you go. Go ahead,
Don't
Hanzo.
judge me. I can go fast as fuck too.
Whoa.
Go ahead, Hanzo.
Daisuke, that what?
Well, the Hanzo in this story is already male. I can't. Sorry.
Hanzo?
Genji is
Go
male.
ahead.
The Hanzo is female.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Wait, really?
That makes things even more awkward.
Okay.
Hanzo is Hanae, and their older brother
What?
is Genji.
Oh.
What's going on?
Okay.
What the fuck?
So who
I'm so confused.
who is gonna be the female Hanzo?
Well,
I'm pretty sure Koi.
Yeah,
Okay.
Koisuke's gonna be the female Hanzo,
Okay.
and
So I guess Leaf will do Genji, and I'll. Oh no, do you want to narrate this one, my dude?
I offered to narrate. Yeah.
No, Leaf, you gotta do Genji, bro. Sorry.
I gotta do Genji? What?
Genji's a male, and it's a female Hanzo, dude. He's fucking his sister, man.
Okay, well that's pretty
Wait,
straightforward.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
get it.
Shippings are weird.
Wait, what's
Yeah,
your...
no kidding.
No damn kidding, my dude.
Wait, who? Hanae? Her Hanzo's name is Hanae.
It's Hanae.
I guess I'll do Genji.
Alright, so, just go ahead when you're ready, dude.
Why is it Hanae? It could have been Hanzi. That would be better.
Hanzi.
Meet your mics, boys.
Hanae decides there's been one too
Okay, come on, go.
Alright, shh.
many to keep her stresses and anxieties away.
Is everyone
She
super?
politely avoids breaking her fast,
Wait, who's
reassuring the
narrating?
staff that is nothing personal.
Wait, I'm narrating?
I'm
No.
narrating.
You're Genji, bro.
Oh, I've been reading this
okay.
whole time.
Actually, no, I should go back When she wakes, Hanae decides that it's been one too many days since she last meditated her stresses and anxieties away. She politely avoids breaking her fast, reassuring the staff that the decision is nothing personal. It's just that she finds the meditation more effective if she has not eaten anything prior. Hanae takes her time leisurely changing into fitting... Okay, I can't narrate this, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
Are you sure?
Okay.
It takes a little bit of warming up because I was messing up in the beginning first. It's hard. Try to just when you're narrating,
I'll
just
read a bit
just
slower.
just over pronunciate, like move your mouth more instead of trying to speak a little bit more quickly. Like don't like open up your mouth, like smile essentially.
Yeah.
It helps you not mess up, and it helps you slow down a little bit because
And it also helps people like hear what you're saying better.
Yeah.
just try to over enunciate on purpose. It'll help you.
Hanae takes her time leisurely changing into attire fitting for early spring, stepping into plain white panties as she slinks into a thin white slip of an underrobe. She makes time to listen to the things around her, the sparrows chirping their loudest in the early morning, the harmonized chaos of the staff beginning their day, and Genji's contagious laughter that echoes down the hall, far off. It is not a surprise to Hanae that her little brother will be up so early, but she knows specifically what he manages to get up to during his evenings. It is not a surprise, however, when Genji comes barging straight into her room without so much as a courtesy knock against the wooden paneling. I've been over this several times. Genji is not allowed to come into her room as he so pleases, but Genji is so willfully ignorant to that deal ever having been made between both of them. Hanae is used to her little brother's antics, so she easily pretends that Genji is not there. Her back turned to him as she finishes tying the rope like slip. Feeling the ends of the cotton fabric brush at her upper thighs as the rope lies in place, over the slightly generous curve of her bottom. Hanae forgoes wearing a bra, especially when the point of meditation is freedom. The undergarment is a pesky little contraption that pinches at her skin and leaves deep imprints no matter how much money she pays for them not to. True, Hanae will forgo wearing them at any chance she can get, but the opportunities are few and far between her breasts are so obvious. Hanae frowns a bit as she looks startled closely.
Who the fuck is throwing her mic? Push to talk, please. Or just mute yourself.
Please.
Oh my god, stop happening, god.
Jeez, dude, already?
This is so wholesome so far, like, ooh. I am getting hard of my female self.
Hanae frowns a bit as she looks down and closely inspects how the slip it just barely manages to contain the swell of her bosom. They are lovely in a low-cut dress, but otherwise serve as an inconvenience.
Someone from England wrote this. No one's...
The only thing her breasts have ever been good for is persuading Genji and other men to do things for her when she purposefully pushes them together, inspiring lewd thoughts and fantasies. She's indulged in most of them with Genji, having used sex as a bargaining tool as early as when Genji had puberty, and Hanae had realized he liked looking at her far too much for it to be anything other than wants.
Oh. Wow.
She almost forgets that Genji is in the room with her until she feels familiar heat at her back.
I need healing.
Lips brushing
Fucking just comes up to behind you. You feel his heat, and his thumbs go like close to your ear. I need healing.
I want to die. I want to die.
Hits the flare of Hanae's hips before caressing upwards, tracing the compact muscles underneath the hourglass of her figure and the side swell of her breasts. Genji cups both of her breasts in the palms of his hands, his thumbs brushing over her nipples, making them flood against the fabric in an instant. Hanae braces her lips together and hums in approval as she tips her head back to rest against Genji's shoulder, reaching out with her hand to squeeze at the neck of Genji's neck.
I'm up.
Close to her.
I am already dead.
My bono is already
Genji
dead.
knows this. Knows how wet it makes her and how turned on she gets when Genji makes her smell of it. It is almost second nature for Hanae to arc her back out and push her in Genji's hands, just as addicted and earnest for his touch as he is for hers. They make quite the pair, she vaguely thinks. He hopes their father is blinded in his place up in the heavens, shielded away from what they do behind closed doors.
Kinky.
Genji, go.
Yo, Genji! Come on!
Genji!
Stop that!
Where are you going, Aneki?
Genji
Whisper it. Whisper it.
Where are you going, Aneki?
Genji whispers on the shawl of her ear, making Hanae tremble when the hot, humid puff of his breath fans out over her skin. Her smile's getting clean, like spearmint on the outrageously expensive cologne Genji always asks if Hanae likes while he wears it. Genji is so much better at making Hanae a boneless pile of good.
Boneless?
Oh my
god. From how they first started their sexual relationship, Genji knows her body's ins and outs so personally, it's kind of infuriating how well he's able to satisfy her now, especially when Genji has the audacity to be smug about his prowess afterwards when they're basking in the afterglow. Genji's ego is already big enough. Hanae doesn't like feeding it. The hands on her chest knead softly, lulling Hanae into a serene pleasure-hazed trance, her lips parting on a low sound before she realizes she means to be answering a question.
Meditation.
She begins, trying to find her voice amongst the fluttering feeling of weightlessness that is her body.
It's been days since I last...
Hanae can feel the slap of Genji's power on his body. He has to bend his knees a bit so he can comfortably rest his head in the crook of her neck. Her brother is tall, towering 5 inches above Hanae at 5'10". It is one of her many physical qualities Hanai admires about her brother. Takes pride that she shares blood with someone so handsome.
Feeling anxious, Aniki?
Healing.
Healing anxious.
Do you need healing?
Go ahead, Genji.
He asks his tongue speaks.
I would be more than willing to be the one who relieves your stresses. What?
Back up from your mic.
I think I would do a much better job of it as well.
She utters with utter confidence. And just like that, Hanai is aching, wanting something between her legs.
Are you ready?
Growing desperate by the second as Genji continues to grope her. Hanai swallows audibly, pushing her butt against the hardness of Genji's clothes, and raking her fingernails through the short hair over his face.
Just
Let
me.
the girl read.
Hanai asks, kissing Genji. Genji chuckles.
What the fuck? Of course. You know I love nothing more than making you come, man.
Come.
Hanai gasps softly Hanai gasps softly as Genji's hands slip underneath her robe, pressing warm, calloused fingers against her cotton-covered pussy. Massaging her outer... Stop it!
Let her read.
Dripping slit.
Oh my god.
Massaging her outer lips and dripping slits. Genji hums, incredibly pleased.
Genji hum.
With the wet she already in. How her
Wet.
thigh blows against Genji's hand and rock in minuscule motions. That has the friction from the fabric on his
Oh, but
skin.
by the way, whoever's doing the echoing, try to do it a little bit earlier before she does, because there's a slight delay. So do it like a word before she does. Just saying, it'll help the time.
Just don't echo, it's weird.
Keep going.
Her eyes flutter open as she trails her hand down Genji's arm, outlining his hand with her palm, provoking him to move as she pushes down on her on two of his fingers with her own. Feeling her own wetness on Genji's fingers is an absolute thrill. Makes Hanaya moan in a way that brings a flush high to her cheeks.
Such a good boy.
Hanaya hums, licking over her lips in a sensuous pass.
You run so well.
Genji just breathes against her neck, laying kisses along the raised fingers. He nudges.
What's English? What's English?
Oh my god.
He nudges his nose against the underside of her jaw, getting drunk off of Hanaya's natural scent, woody and sweet, an exceptionally delicate smell that makes.
Oh my god, I love how you say delicate. Fucking New Zealand accent. Delicate. Keep going. Say exceptionally delicate for me again.
Exceptionally delicate.
Keep going.
It's Genji's turn.
Oh. Just wanna please you, Aniki. That's all I ever want.
Genji whispers hotly, his fingers rub in a lulling motion, growing more hurried by the second as Hanaya's sounds become more desperate and loud.
Go, Hanaya, go.
Soaking her panties.
Hanaya, go.
a wet and
We need sound
sticky
effects.
slide as she
What is that? Come on. You're desperate. Come on. I'm not paying you here for that. Come on. I need you desperate and loud.
Desperate and loud.
panties, a wet and sticky slide as she indulgently caresses Genji's feet.
Holy shit.
Pads of her own. Hanaya smiles, secretive and triumphant.
Then please me, and if you do it well enough, little brother, I'll pay you in kind.
Hanaya turns letting the implications settle like a stone
I'm so ready for
sinking
this.
at the bottom of a pond. Her voice fades into that of a sultry
Say it
whisper,
slowly.
which she mutters.
I'll let you put it.
Anywhere.
You
gotta lean into your microphone and lick it.
He takes it through his nose. Her brother is ever so predictable, Genji has wanted to fuck her in the ass.
Fuck your ass.
Hanaya believes Genji needs to work for the things he truly wants, the privilege of indulging her body included. Genji doesn't waste time. He flips Hanaya around so that she's
Genji no show.
And she thinks notice on how his eyes have darkened and how his breath has quickened. Genji bites at his bottom lip as he begins to untie the knot around her waist, taking care not to tug or pull at her so she's not jostling around from Genji's impatience. He curses under his breath when the knot finally loosens and pulls apart the robe, slowly working it down Hanaya's shoulders until gravity makes the fabric fall and pull around her feet. Hanaya watches Genji watch her, feeling her nipples tighten even more from the He feels heat spread down her neck towards her chest as Genji's eyes slowly roam over the expanse of her body, settling at the covered mound between her legs and lingering.
Can anyone hear me?
What the fuck?
Oh wait, hold on a minute. Why can I be on?
Guy just fucking walks.
Hold on a minute. I can't hear anyone. Hold
Yeah,
on.
we're in the middle of a read here.
No, I just had this thought of like they're about to fuck and some guy just opens the door. Can anyone hear me? Hello?
Oh my god.
I can't hear you.
Oh my god.
I guess
Oh shit, you guys are like,
for the fuck.
Are you guys here? I can't see. Can someone direct me to a doctor?
Stop what they're doing.
and then he just hears moans in the back like, are you guys fucking? In front of my salad!
Oh no.
In front of my salad!
Oh man, I
front of my
know this
salad.
thumbnail
In front of
is
your
empty.
fucking salad.
Alright,
What'll be, guys?
Continue.
Go ahead, Genji.
Continue.
This shit is really good.
You are
Hang on,
truly
guys.
the most beautiful
I actually might
woman
have to go
I've ever
AFK.
seen. Oh.
We can have
Someone take my place.
McFuck will take your place.
Oh wait, shit, hold on. Let me open up the fic.
No.
Wait, what's
We're almost halfway down it, by the way.
Sorry, guys.
God damn.
McFuck might have to take over. You know McFuck
got
always pulls
this.
through.
Go, baby, go!
Yeah,
You
okay,
are-
where are we?
Hanaya
You are
snorts
truly
softly.
the most. No.
Snorts!
It's
Hanaya snort!
No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Fuck.
okay, we're not there yet.
We're at the "You are truly the most beautiful woman I have ever seen."
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Wait,
No.
guys, hang on. Sorry, but I have to stop reading for tonight. My niece is going to be put to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need you to take your
Bye.
niece. Okay, find the nearest window. I'm assuming you live on a 2-story house. Open the window and then close it because doing anything further would be really fucked up. Okay, good night.
Good
I have nothing to say to
night.
you
Who's
for
gonna
that.
take over?
What now?
Take it all good out.
Got
You
it.
go, I got you, fuck me.
Alright, let's go, let's go.
Oh my.
Let's
Sorry,
do this!
beginning.
Alright. Alright, let me... You are truly the most beautiful woman I have ever seen.
Genji man is simply old with her everything.
I'm afraid no other will ever hold a candle to you, Anik.
Hanaya snorts softly, rolling her eyes at the flattery.
You know, I have never cared about my looks, Genji, and I do not care now.
Genji shakes his head, smiling as if
Oh my wa.
answering.
Omae wa no shinderu.
Wawa, bullshitteru. Nani? Tea! Breaks dick. she grabs hold of his dick.
You are already dead.
Keep going. Keep going. No.
It still doesn't hurt.
Oh my god. That's so funny. Just like fucking they're like in the middle of sex and she just stops in the middle of she just looks at him dead in the eye. Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? And he just fucking dies.
Nani?
Fucking amazing. I need to animate that, dude. I need to animate. Alright, keep
I
going.
have an idea for the thumbnail.
No. Oh my god. Narrator, are you dead yet?
God damn it.
Are you dead yet?
Genji.
Oh wait, who?
Oh,
Okay.
wait, what?
It still doesn't hurt to be told every once in a while, right, Aniki?
Genji steps closer, cradling her cheek with his clean palm, and tilting her head up for a kiss. Hanai makes a pleased sound and their lips meet and press together, moving over one another's in a leisure graze. What? Salt smacking voices echoing throughout the room. Genji breaks away slowly, kissing delicately at her closed eyelids before he moves down towards her neck. Hanai tilts her head back, the curtain of her long dark hair falling along her back as Genji's hands smooth down the expanse of her curved spine, settling at the roundness of her hips, bringing her close. His lips are smooth as he mouths at the underside of her jaw, tackling the sensitive little areas that make Hanai twitch and claw at Genji's shoulders. She can feel Genji swell on her skin like a brand as he moves down, laving his tongue along the tendons of her neck, making Hanai shiver. Genji's hands then encompass her bottom, giving one hearty squeeze before he gathers her up in his arms, prompting Hanai to wrap her legs around Genji's waist as he kisses her some more. He carries
Where's my
Hanai
sound effects?
easily over towards her four-poster beds. Pushing aside the drape Hanai uses sometimes to block out the sun, but she feels like not dealing with the day's responsibility for 10 more minutes. Genji lays her down gently, taking his time to just stare and refamiliarize himself with the lines and curves of her body. His fingers dip into the waistband of her panties, pulling them down slowly off of her waist. Every time, dude! Pulling them down slowly off of her hips and down her legs. Hanai realizes just how hot and wet her pussy is. The rosy dull pink of her nipples. Nipples.
Yeah, bro. Gotta love them nipples.
Standing straight up as if they know Genji's mouth is nearby. She makes a pleased noise as she bites her bottom lip.
Where's my pleased noise? That's not pleased.
Oh.
That's mildly disturbing. Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, let's keep going. I changed my mind. We're just gonna not put any sound effects in. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh my god!
Her arms out above her head and spreading her legs so Genji can get to work. He's watching her like he can't quite believe someone like her exists. Pupils blown, breath heavy, and arms spaghetti. And Hanai knows if she were to stick a finger into his mouth, the inside would be changed.
That's literally everybody. What? Never mind.
Taking a breath, Hanai shifts her weight and begins teasing at one of her
Nipples.
Plucking and pinching, loving how Genji actually groans.
Come on, Genji. Come on, Genji.
Eyes
Pull through.
wide as her tongue peeks under the swell of her upper lip. Hanai can be just as deliberately crude as Genji when she wants to be. She delights in how dirty such acts make her feel, like she's wrongfully inhibiting someone else's body, someone who isn't practically royalty, who doesn't stand to inherit a criminal empire.
I'm gonna go get a drink. Keep them sound effects up, boss. Wait, no, I got
someone who can get away with behaving like an uncultured slut, fucking a man who loves her body and her in return.
What are you waiting for?
Hanai asks, smirk softening her otherwise severe mouth. Hanai's hand slowly runs down the planes of her fit body, settling at the plump little mound of her cunt. Wet and glistening as she coyly opens herself up.
Come on, Hanai. Pull through, bro. Come on.
Come and eat this pussy up.
No, hold up, redo. I need that more dramatic. I need more emotion. Come on, baby.
Come and eat this pussy up.
Better. Keep going. That was the
That moves Genji into action like nothing else.
Isa! Genji no show! Up your
Moves into Genji up the hill like children. Genji tucks Hanai towards the... Are they okay?
No.
Who's
Just keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. It's fine.
Genji
He's
tucks
fine.
Hanai towards the edge of the bed with a rough pull, kneeling on the ground as he grips her upper thighs in his punishing hold and dives right in. Hanai gasps like she's treading water at that first press of Genji's skillful tongue. He laps at her inner labial lips, tracing them lightly with the tip of his tongue. Genji's tongue swells up, flicking the muscle and lightning quick strokes against the swollen butt of her clit, making Hanae arc and writhe, a loud cry leaving her lips as skin salt.
What I missed?
The part of her anatomy. How
Oh, an
Genji's
enemy,
tongue
okay.
never seems to tire. It's simply magic with the very blood in their veins. The wick, slick noises of Genji only grow louder as Hanae begins to gush. She feels her juices run down her herniated ass, soaking the sheets of her bed. Hanae is gasping and moaning, allowing herself to let go and drift as she grips onto the back of Genji's skull and keeps her face grounded and as she starts to grind in his face. Genji lifts her, growling into the press, loving how her juices stain his chin. Genji's eyes are hot, burning right to the blazing pit of Hanae's gut as he looks up at her with the ball in her head.
Oh yes.
No, she loses it each and every time, whenever her legs are in the air folded back.
Where's my sound effects tonight?
She allows Genji to move her into such a humiliating position, lying back and enjoying the sensations that rack her body in tiny treadles. Genji's mouth leaves her with one last parting look as he rears back and wipes absent-mindedly at his shining mouth. His breathing is labored and his face incredibly flushed as he sat, resting one knee on the bed.
Hold these for me, Aniki. Hold them back.
Genji husks, soothing over the sweaty underside of her knee. Hanae follows Genji's instructions with a huff, hesitantly sliding her hands and hooking her fingers into the underside of her knees, raising her legs high enough to where her weight is, mostly settled on her mid-lower back. Hanae watches Genji expectantly, waiting for what he'll do next, trying to ignore how she must look. Genji's hands smooth over the inside of her thighs, spreading them wide so he can see how Hanae unfurls the very blossoms out in their gardens, blooming with a certain amount of heat. He looks over his lips, humming with satisfaction when his fingers plunder her center, and the little to no resistance is met as Genji clumps two of his fingers in easily, almost immediately working up into a fast rhythm. Hanae mews and gasps, her toes curling as Genji hits his sweet spot over and over again in this particular position.
A little bit of olive oil.
Trying to catch her breath. But Genji is cruel and determined. He eggs her on with filthy, crude words that shouldn't make Hanae.
Hey, boss!
But she's losing an uphill battle. As Genji begins to as Genji begins stop it.
F word.
Feverishly circling her clit with the thumb of his other hand. Hanae jerks like someone touched her skin with a live current. I'm not a Christian. Throwing her head back with a shout, rising her bottom lip to slide herself rather.
And that, dude, McFuck, what is wrong with your sound effects, dude? Ever since Diva, you've had like, I'm pretty sure you've had a car accident.
I'm dead on the inside. I don't know about you.
Drink more. Chug.
Knees as the tendons
Chug.
yeah. And pelvis quiver and shake. She's so caught up in the feeling that she almost doesn't hear what Genji said. I gotta pause.
Oh.
I just spilled.
You what? You came? What?
I spilled my drink all over myself.
Are you wet?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well. Got him.
I need to get a towel.
Go get a towel, man. In the meantime, what should we talk about? So, Genji.
I want to die inside.
Tell us in Japanese what you think of this fan fiction. In Japanese only, please, sir.
Ore no koto koroshiten daro.
Keep going.
I want to kill myself. Ore no jibun de koroshiten daro. I want to kill myself.
Keep going.
That is all.
That's it. Got him.
That is it.
Got him. Anyways.
Fuck.
As I was saying.
Director, Bonnie.
I'm directing you to stop moaning. Save it for the fucking cameras.
No.
I'm not paying you for this.
Stop.
This is not a pornography. I'm not trying to have sex with you. Do your fucking job.
Oh yeah.
Do your fucking job.
Oh my god.
This is anime hentai. Stop it.
It's not a hentai.
Oh shit.
Do your fucking job.
I'm sorry, Master.
I'm about to fire you. But stop.
I'm such a horny
No,
slut.
I just want to play Monopoly. I got the. You can be the car, I can be the boot.
You can take me to jail, Daddy.
I'll just. How about I give you the go past jail and collect 200? Let's do that. Let's.
Yes,
Do not pass
Daddy.
go.
Yeah. Just pass go, past jail.
You
Keep
can
going.
pass Michael.
That's. How did you make that sexual?
I don't know.
I want to die.
Quiero morir. Anyways. So, ¿qué tal, mi amigos?
6.
6. Oh. Well, okay then. Thanks for that. Very informative. In fact, I think I probably should write my PhD now. Based on this. This has given me just a bunch of inspiration. Where the fuck is Cal? I need to get Cal in here. Hey, boss. Pussy, please. Can I have a pussy, boss? Talk dirty to me. Chromosomes.
Talk dirty to me, Daddy.
Okay, the dishes, first of all. Go fucking do them. Now you have the trash. You didn't take that out. It's been sitting there for a fucking week. And I told you to vacuum your goddamn room, and you didn't fucking vacuum it. I'm gonna have to fucking punish you.
Let's go.
You are dirty. And take a fucking shower. Jesus. First of all, you didn't do the fucking dishes. They've been sitting in there for 3 days. You didn't take out the trash yesterday, and we missed the fucking trash cock. Jesus.
Daddy, I like sitting here with your
You need to take a fucking shower too, Jesus Christ.
No,
What is
I
your
like
mother gonna
sitting
say to me?
with you,
I'm supposed to
Daddy.
babysit you. You can't do anything
You
right.
babysit me, Daddy. You put a baby in me, Daddy.
What? I did not.
Can we have this conversation
Eggs are
elsewhere?
fertilized, Daddy.
That's
What did I come back
that's
to?
not.
My ears.
She's a liar.
I didn't do that.
My eardrums are hurting.
Oh my god.
Daddy.
Have I been replaced?
Yes.
Fine.
Okay.
Finally,
Where
I'm
were
free.
we? Also, I'm grounding you.
You're grounded. Let's continue.
Save a horse and ride a McCree.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yes, Daddy.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's continue.
Oh man, it
What's
was.
next?
Where are we?
I believe it's my turn.
We were.
Unfortunately. It's my turn, unfortunately.
Where are we at?
Okay, so... Yeah, so...
Anarchy is so
She's
cute when she's
circled
about
out
to
the-
come.
She rides Genji's hand until the sensations become overwhelming. Hanaya comes with Genji's name on her lips, but the sound warbles into that of a warbled sob as Genji's battering fingers pull out at just the right moment, prompting for a clear, pulsing stream of liquid to arc high and hit Genji in the chest. Hanaya's eyes roll back, her mouth parted agape as her hips twitch in weak jerks.
Oh.
The movements completely
You ready,
involuntary.
What? Yeah, that's you, man.
Okay.
Oh wait, where?
You're at God. Oh fuck.
We
That's
read
it, baby.
fanfiction?
Just like that.
That's Genji's line.
No. Oh. Okay.
No,
That's
that
Genji.
is the other
No,
one.
that's you, Genji.
Oh, shit! Fuck me!
Poppin' Jimbo!
Let's go, boy.
God. Oh, fuck yeah, that's it, baby. Just like that.
Hanaya hears Genji say, feeling like there's water inside of her ears as she tries to gasp down enough air so that she won't pass out. Genji continues to circle her
Clip.
clit, making the tremors last longer as Hanaya writhes, stuck between begging for mercy, here's
Keep going,
her time,
Hanaya, come
or
on.
for more. She chooses the former, kicking at Genji weakly, pushing him back in the way so she can reclaim her body. Genji comes to rest beside her after a moment, pulling her back into his body where her shirt has been disposed of. The feeling of her bare skin is welcome and preferred. He is warm and solid behind her, a steady, constant weight. He's hard as well, but he doesn't pose any expectations of Hanaya taking care of his arousal. Instead, Genji just caresses a hand comfortingly through her hair, gently untangling the small knots as he waits for Hanaya to gather herself again.
Hey, balls. Feeling relaxed?
Genji asks innocently when Hanaya has unknowingly synced her breath to Genji's rise and fall on her back.
Better than sitting on a cold ass rock, trying to control your breathing for 3 hours straight.
Snorting softly, Hanaya thumps Genji's shoulder with the back of her hand.
What the? Whoa!
Balls. What was that?
Shut it before I change my mind about our little deal.
Hanaya murmurs.
I need to be relaxed, not annoyed.
Genji makes a peculiar noise.
What the fuck? So mean, Aniki. Don't you love me at all?
Hanaya will grant Genji something at least for this particular performance. I mean spectacular, just go with it.
Got him.
Just
Hanaya.
Oh, that's fine, huh?
Yes. Yeah, boss.
I love you more than you will ever know, brother. You are the only thing that I keep close to my heart. Never that.
Hanaya says this knowing how Genji goes absolutely weak in the knees for Hanaya verbally declaring her love for him.
That? Okay.
It's rare enough that she says it. Genji always appears surprised, like he's hearing it for the first time all over again. The room is quiet. Still.
Aniki?
I need you!
Reminding Hanaya of all those times Genji would sneak into her room during thunderstorms with tears in his eyes,
I need healing.
trying to put on a brave face even though he would jump each time the lightning would crack. She doesn't answer him, opting to prolong the silence and see what he'll do. He kisses at her shoulder, lips lingering on her skin as he whispers the words.
Hey, boss. There will be an... There will never...
Hey, boss.
There will never be another one for me, such as you.
That's it, boys. We're golden.
Heck. I have to be right back.
Hanaya? Aniki?
Alright, what are we reading next? We have some Jesse McCree, Hanzo Shimada. That was next on our list. I'm gonna be narrating this time around.
Fun.
Good job, narrator, but you're fired. Too much pornographies. Sorry. Too much lewds. Banned. Permabanned. So we have...
I am also not into Shimada.
Sorry, is this Genderbent or?
Here, I'm gonna link this under talk show. We have female
They're
McHanzo.
all supposed to be.
Hey, Balls.
Who's a female who?
It's a female McHanzo. Wait. Hold up. Is this a male McCree?
Hanzo is female.
Okay, this Hanzo is female and McCree is male. Okay, I'm down with that.
Can I do Hanzo? Or have I?
Can you do a Hanzo, bro?
I think so.
Let me ask. Anyone else want to do Hanzo before I volunteer? No takers. Let me make sure.
Hanzo, please.
Because I know some people wanted to join the show. Got him. Hanzo.
Got you, boss.
Cal, how you doing, boss?
I'm doing good, and you, boss. You may have all the Billy balls.
Got him. Not Chris is stolen a lot of our voice actors, actually. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want a refund, please, boss. I would like a
Hey,
refund.
boss. Go ask him for a refund later.
Yes, I'll go. I'll be like, hey boss, refund. Anyways, that's all good. I don't give a shit. I'll read it all myself, boy. I'll be the male Hanzo. I'll be the female Hanzo. I don't give a fuck. Right. There's Winston. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, hold up, let me get a little bit of warm up here. I guess I'm gonna... Cal, do you want to narrate since I gotta be McCree?
Yes, boss, please.
Are you ready, boss?
Yes. What are we reading?
We're gonna read some. Hanzo is a female and McCree's a guy. We just read Hanzo being female again and Genji being a guy. So apparently, just Hanzo's getting fucked today.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
boss.
this is Jeff from the Overwatch team. We're doing some new updates with Overwatch, and we're actually nerfing Hanzo to, we're gonna make her get fucked a lot. So I hope you like these changes.
Literally.
It's gonna be great. I hope you're really gonna love Hanzo getting fucked, both literally and metaphysically.
Stuff my pussy!
Okay, here. Let me be very plain here. Even if I did not have a pussy or tits, I would still take as much dick as I am now.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you are taking these changes well, Hanzo.
Yes.
I hope you like being fucked.
I did not need to know that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, Hans Ho. Anyways, we're also renaming you to that. Just thought I'd let you know ahead of time. So we're gonna be renaming you right now, Hans.
Yes, boss, please.
Oh,
I am
there you go.
Hanzo Schroeder.
Yep, there you go. I'm gonna go. Hey guys, this is Jeff. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
The
Bye.
Overwatch team. Hey guys, Jeff here from the Overwatch team, and today we're gonna be taking Hanzo and turning him to an actual hoe.
He was already a hoe.
I hope
it's
you
okay,
guys
dude.
understand.
Alright.
We're going to
Cal-
change his
Cal-
skin so that there's a dick in his mouth at all times.
It's already a thing. There's the link under talk show. Go ahead, Cal, when you're ready.
So it's 150 degrees, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Stoneflower.
Boss, please.
Hello, all! It is 3:25 a.m. here, and I just cranked up this terribly self-indulgent piece in 2 hours.
Cal, by the way, you have our smooth jazz bot up to 100%, right?
100%, yeah.
Yeah, we adjusted the volume, so it shouldn't ear rape you now.
Oh.
So yeah.
I will try to. Yes. Oh, that is fine.
I still can't hear it. I don't know why. Like I literally cannot
Set
hear
it
it.
to 100%.
I have it at 100. It's not
Weird.
playing anything.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Oh, 100. Sexy music.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start back.
Go ahead.
Oh, the music.
Oh, now I hear it.
Nice.
Hello all. It is 3:25 a.m. here, and I just cranked up this terribly self-indulgent piece in 2 hours after having this really strange dream. Enzo was a female. I woke up thinking to myself, this is what? It is pretty out? I'm almost sure this was triggered after coming across this lovely art by... Don't get me wrong. I love Enzo, just like way he is, but I also fell in love with the idea of him being just as strong and slightly abrasive in female form. Just for fun with no armament. Yeah, right.
Cal, I'm sorry. Can you back up a wee bit from your mic? It's
yes,
just
boss.
a little, just slightly.
What's going on?
I like it when it's close to me.
Do it for comedic effect if you want. Just a little bit.
Okay, it also might be full of errors
you,
here
Cal.
and there, so bear with me. I will likely fix it up when I am more awake. Anyway, this all started with Jesse McCree and Enzo get a little too cozy on the Orca and they return from a mission. You just might feel sorry for poor Mr. Morrison after. Enjoy. See the end of the war for more notes. Chapter 1! Egypt.
You know, soldier sleeps like a dead man. You don't have to keep... You don't have to be keeping yourself all quiet just for him, sugar tits.
Enzo rolled her eyes so far she could almost
hold up.
see the desert plains outside the Orca ship. They had been
You're
spooning in the cut. together for some after-mission snuggling. Snuggling became touching, which led to some kisses and heavy petting.
Oh,
Jessie
well,
lost
that's weird.
his hat. Enzo lost her ribbon and her virginity.
If we refrain from using such lecherous nicknames, they might surface when we least want them to.
She mumbled, avoiding his smug smirk and opting to fish his coke right out of his pants. Solider at what the fuck?
Yes, yeah, you have to read it that way.
Yeah, Solider had passed out right after they had boarded the ship back to base. Mumbling something about not being a young man anymore. Ha! They had been in Egypt for a simple recon mission. Stan was closely following a thread of information surrounding the mysterious sniper known to the locals at the strike. He had put them in a 3-man team to scope out clues to feed back to Athena and during the debriefing at headquarters. Jesse bit his lips trying to fight back the satisfied groan threatening to bubble out of his throat, but a feeling of cool air after sweating profusely from being cooped up inside his underwear. A dazed smile was all he could offer as he watched Enzo palm his girth through half-lidded eyes.
You know when the secret is out in the damn open? You're always gonna be sugar tits to me.
He drawled as Enzo leaned down, nudged her nose against the head, eyeing the said body parts with wolfish anger. He got a generous view of her cleavage from up here.
Yeah.
The swell of her beautiful bosom just barely contained from spilling out of the bandages she keeps them covered with under her kyodogi. He couldn't really understand how functional bandages could be if they could be torn up easier than any Under Armour would. Fuck you, Reinhardt. Or the fact it did absolutely nothing to flatten out these heavy moons. Jesse couldn't really fathom he was doing this with Enzo of all people, period! Sure, the archer was gorgeous as hell and a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. His personal sniper guardian angel. But if it were only a year ago, he would no way in hell be laying back against an orca cot with the elder Shimada between his legs. The animosity was definitely there for the first few months of Enzo's admission into Overwatch, but after being put into the same teams for mission and getting to know each other, they became rather close enough for Jesse to honestly say that he was friends with benefits on the woman that nearly killed his best friend. Close enough to be in a situation like this. And these certain situations happen often enough for them to be arousing the attention of the other agent. When he asked if she minded, she had just shrugged, claiming that as long as Gengu heard it from her first, it wouldn't be anyone else's business. Sorry, Gengu. Heard it from her first, it wouldn't be anyone else's business that they did. Jesse was a simple man, and he couldn't lie that the idea of sneaking around till got him giggity like some horny fucking teenager. They had discussed things like boundaries, though. Enzo had made it clear that oral sex was as far as she was going to go. For now, he hoped, in order to avoid a potentially awkward situation during routine checkups with Angela in the med bay. She was even the first woman he sought out for more years than he could count. But being partial to any gender, he was sure that Enzo would have great tits regardless of their sex. His head only returned from the clothes to leap out of a loud gasp when Enzo swirled her tongue around his length with painfully slow, lingering strokes. I want more. Thank you very much. Jesse's hips twitched and he lifted his hips up slightly, boss, to which Enzo answered with a swift intake of his entire cock onto a waiting mouth. He let out of a choked gasp and gyrated his hips in the wake of the sudden rush of blood flowing south. My ding ding dong. His head hit the back of Ansel's throat as she let out of a small noise of surprise before hollowing out her cheeks. I want the sound, please.
Hansel, where's my small noise of surprise?
Yes, you have to screech it.
Boss. What? What was that?
That was enough for me. Her cheeks to bob up and down on his penis. He swept a curtain of raven hair away from her regal face and was entranced at the sight of his dick disappearing between her lips. When he molten down that core brown eyes glanced up through thick lashes at him. Jesse could have came right there.
Shit! Shit! Hanzo, where'd you learn to...
His words got stuck in his throat because of a particularly hard
suck.
Give head like this?
Enzo stopped her ministrations and menstruations with her mouth with a wet pop, and he almost whined like the sad son of a gone he would be if she didn't continue pumping him with her cool hands.
We were never strangers to backdoor dealings while still part of the Shimada Gumi.
The fuck is a
explained,
gumi?
eyes downcast towards where his coke was starting to lead with pre-cum. Jesse almost felt bad for asking and was going to offer to postpone this session of theirs if he may have ruined a mood accidentally until they made eye contact again.
I was also very popular amongst Genji's friends.
So it's Gangu's friends. She added a flirtatious wink, catching to her sly smile, and Jesse had never been more sure he was way too far gone. Her words and their implications went straight to his coke as he reared his hips and thrust back up her mouth and itching her throat again. And so moaned wantonly. Thank you very much. Her eyes fluttering closed like she was savoring Jesse's unique, musky scent and flavor.
You taste so good.
She praised as she was on the receiving end of all the pleasure. Her tongue rolled out to tease the veins on the underside of his coke, but he pushed it all the way back in none too gently manner.
The thing that they're proud heir to the Shimada cone could be such a sucking off all your precious little brother's friends. That's pretty naughty.
He asked out, and so shuddered and continued taking Jesse's increasingly shallow but still rough thrust into her mouth, letting out a small moan. When it would twitch against her tongue, she laved it against the underside of his coke with slow little kitten licks, smirking at the way he's groaning more and more horse-like. I said horse-like.
There, how's that?
Thank you very much. Since Jesse was responding so freaking well,
Fucking
maybe
line, dude.
he deserved a treat.
Do you wish to taste me?
The sultry tone in her
feel
own
like I'm at a
voice
fucking
excited
chocolate factory.
Enzo. She felt powerful. She lounged on her stomach between his spread open legs, eyes boring to Jesse's blown out pupils, whilst licking pre-cum of the head of his coke, while a devilish smile, the cowboy's eyes shone lust, desperation, and something else she couldn't quite read in her own days. Jesse moaned out loud, just as the sight alone.
Sweetheart, there ain't much from stopping me from just flipping you under this cot and shucking those clothes right off you.
Enzo grinned mirthfully up at him in reply, the genuine one that dimpled her cheeks. Jesse had to remind himself to breathe in. He started He stared at Enzo's tongue poke out and run across the candy pink swell of her upper lip, lapping up a stray bead of his pre-comb along with it. Her gleaming eyes never felt his even once.
I'm
dying.
Patient, Calb.
Cobra Pass here. Jesse surged up and forward with impressive upper body strength and grabbed Enzo's face between his hands, mashing their lips together in a macy kiss. I want to hear that. Gets me turned on every time. Enzo immediately returned it with fervor, alternating between nipping at his bottom lip and kissing his tongue. He angled his head to coax Enzo into a deeper kiss, mouth falling open to suck on her plump lips, enough to make them swell. While smacking Enzo's sides, coupled with Jesse's ragged breathing, oh yes, echoed throughout the small space of the resting quarters, soldiers blissfully unaware, snoring adding to their intimate but lewd soundtrack. Jesse Enzo cried, "Oh yeah, more!" with his mouth.
Get the album on SoundCloud.
Untying her Kyodogi and pushing it away from her shoulder. Her arms wound around his neck, and Jessie begins at a wet trail of kisses from her mouth down to the intricate dragoon tattoo on her shoulder. The bandages unravel next, leaving nothing but innocent white panties between them. Shinado! He breaks away from their kiss with one last suck and stares downwards unabashedly, without wearing her usual undergarments.
Okay, so hold up. You know that scene from the same anime, where they're like looking through the cart of hay, and then like
nope.
the dude's face there. Hold up, let me link it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Let me show you. Hold up. My internet's a little bit slow. Give it a second. I'll find this GIF. And he's just sitting there staring at him. Did anyone know what I'm talking about?
Nope. You have to share it, boss.
What the fuck is what's the anime from?
Japan. Got you, boss.
No. Well, I got it right here. Hold up. Hold up.
Yes.
Hold up.
What is it from?
No. It's from Fist of the North Star, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was from Fist of the North Star.
The one with the hay. Where he's hiding in the hay. Kenshiro hiding in the haystack.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Hiding in the haystack. You know this? You guys know this? I want you to imagine.
Oh, yes.
Hold up. Just imagine when Hanzo when the bandit just fall back, you just see this dude just staring back out.
Hey, boss, please.
Puts the bandages back. Ends fanfiction right there.
May I resume the reading, boss?
I am scared.
Yes, resume it.
Why though?
Yes, resuming is under. Okay, without wearing our usual undergarments, Ansel's breasts sat a little lower than usual. The heavy mounds looked pert and lewdly bouncing, melding perfectly with her torso. Twin pink nipples bubbling in the cool air. The expanding and contracting of her ribcage breathed darkly. His gaze toned her toned stomach, comparing the narrowness of her waist to the fullness of her hips, compared with deliciously thick as fuck, creamy looking thighs.
Get our butter now. Only
Must have
$4.99
been
at
obvious in his face, because when they made gazes again, she was smirking hawk fiddly. Like a hawk. Yeah. She knew he licked She knew he licked what he saw. Perhaps a little more than he just liked.
Prettier than what is this? Prettier than a peach and just as scrumptious look. God damn it, hold up. Prettier than a peach and just as scrumptious looking.
He tried to keep his grin cheeky, but couldn't hide the smolder burning behind his eyes. Anzo was surely a vision. He was going to devour her, and he wasn't sure how much longer he could hold on. Jesse dove down to capture an erect nipple, licking patterns around the sensitive
Is that a
knob. And yes, it is. I captured it yesterday.
Erect nipple.
And releasing
Go!
it in the small
Erect nipple.
mules. Yes.
You
And the
tackle.
small mules.
Come on.
I really want my mules.
You sounded so desperate.
And sights escaping from above his head.
No, Hanzo, where's our mules, bro?
Fuck yeah. Oh, boss, please. Ansel's long fingers found their way into the already mess of hair of his head. Fingers gently massaging as his scalp. He took in the entire nipple and gave a generous suck, marveling at how the skin of Ansel's breasts were beginning to flush from his tongue alone. He loathed himself a full-body bloater.
What?
That was for sure.
What?
While she was distracted by his saliva, leaving cool trails down her warming skin, Jessie took the opportunity to grasp the small of her back with both hands, pulling her into his lap as he gave the other breast some attention, please. The dampness against his pelvis at the contact did not yet go unnoticed. He smirked around Anzo's nipple.
Look at that. You're getting all wet and just for little old me.
His timber released puffs of hot air against her sensitive flesh, and his sinister smirk melted into a gentle smile against her breast as the archer shuddered and tripped over her words. He ran his closed hands soothingly up and down her back to help her regain a bearing. Jessie was second only to Gegu in knowing the older she-male needed to feel in control of herself at all times.
Shut it, you filthy beast of a man!
She heaved.
Baka.
You already know this. It's a...
Her half-scolding
Nice.
mouth blissed out and breathy reprimanding was enveloped in a squeak as Jessie quickly bit down on a swollen, redundant nipple, then moving to the next one to do the same in rapid fucking succession. Let's go, man! Yeah, boss. She frowned at him. She was sure the effect was dampened on a lot from her flushed cheeks and glazed over eye. Jessie chuckled lowly, unresisting his urge to lean up and place a chopstick kiss to that well-abused mouth. His arms slid down to rest against the curve of her hips, lifting her up with ease and encompassing fucking carry, man. Ease and encompassing her bone tooths and pale globes in his hands. He kissed his way back down to her breasts, leaving open mouth soaks and pokes in his wake. When he felt her push back against his hands, he allowed himself to give her generous ass a hearty squeeze. And without wasting any time, he lifted Enzo off her perch in his lap and gently laid down on her back in his former position on the cot. She immediately reached up to tangle her fingers in the maroon and gold serape he had been using as a makeshift pillow, sighing softly and closing her eyes in content, knowing that something belonging to him, something part of him, whether he was present or not, could bring her comfort. Like this made Jessie's heart swell in pride and happiness. Jessie knelt down to nuzzle his bearded chin into her tummy the way she liked it, and smiled when breathy little moans and giggles erupted from her mouth. Who would believe him if he told them the esteemed and proud she-male warrior was ticklish? He continued his slow descent of lazy butterfly kisses from her belly button down to her pelvic bone. He had intended to make a show of disposing of her body, of her now translucent with wetness, cotton white panties, but they were already shimmering down with the movement of his chin. Jessie placed a quick scope kiss to the skin above her groin and rubbed his scratchy beard hair along the sensitive skin. It reddented it then under the attention and the muscles of her lower abdomen twitched and jumped from the sensation, and both heard and felt Enzo inhale shaky but exasperately breath above him.
Get on with it already, foolish boy.
She jabbed into his side impatiently with bared, dainty ankle. Even yet, Jesse was all mischief as he glanced up at her with his trademark toothy grin, only missing a cigarillo.
Well, this pathetic little boy feels damn well the luckiest man alive with such a lovely lady as yourself keeping his bed warm.
He let his words drip down her like honey, celebrating inwardly when he was with a pretty pink flush of the cheeks and an embarrassed. He loved spoiling Enzo with endearments, adorable reactions and all. Jesse slowly peeled down her now sweat and slick-soaked panties off, where they were barely hanging onto her hips, with his teeth down to her mid-thighs. A powerful and firmly muscled Enzo was as a warrior, she was surprisingly feminine in build. No shit. Her pubis area was cleanly shaved. Jesse had once remarked he wouldn't mind a bit of bush, to which Enzo lectured him about proper genitalia hygiene, and the wetness glistened like nectar from her small and delectable-looking folds. He must have paused and got caught staring yet again because he heard a chuckle reverberate struck out from above him. He was about to glance up when we saw Enzo's hand come down in front of him to her groin. She held either sides of her outer lips between her index and middle finger and spread herself open to him. Jesse's jaw went slack and he felt saliva collect under his tongue. Enzo's spearly pink insides were glistening with essence, uniquely hers, and a scent that completely sent him into sensory overload. Enzo swallowed shallowly at his hungered stare.
Well then, cowboy, eat up.
Jesse would not have to be asked twice. Oh no, sir! He slots his tongue flush against her dripping slit, catching a few precious drop of early spend.
That's chromosomes right there.
Yes!
Gotta get
Oh my
up.
god, I'm so fucking jealous. This
Gotta
might
get
be
them chromosomes up, bro.
Yeah, boss. He feels Enzo shift back upwards on the coat a little more, spreading her milky thighs ever so slightly to all her in better access. Jesse chases her witness, with yearning probing both thighs on his shoulders and immediately latching back onto the mound of her groin and soaks in her plump, red little clit into his mouth. Enzo gasps and twists the fabric of his serrape around in her finger as if trying to find a grip of purchase. She settles for wrapping her fit legs around his most up hair, pulling him as flush between her legs as she could. She was wet and warm. Jesse pushed his tongue into her inner lips to taste more. From this closure, he felt like he was being consumed by Enzo as he was enjoying every minute of it. He grazed his teeth lightly against her labia.
What the fuck kind of grazing is that? Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
And stroked his hands up and down smooth thighs, reaching down to pinch and squeeze at that irresistible rum just to get more of those airy sounds out of her. He languidly dragged his tongue up and down across her clit, posing to flick the sensitive knob with the very tip of his tongue and soothe over the slight scraping sensation of teeth with a sweat. Enzo tossed her head back against the cot, losing herself to the numbing feeling. Her mouth falling open in the deep, ragged breaths as she feels Jesse coaxing her inevitable release out of her.
More. I need more, Jesse.
Her desperation in calling his name, combined with the wet, clicking noises of his
Yeah,
tongue
that sounds
inside her went straight to his dick, as he was eager to deliver. Jesse
USPS, boy.
eventually settled
Let's go.
into an enjoyable rhythm of
I'm gonna
thrusting
deliver it
deep,
at fucking 2 days late.
shallow licks into her. Enzo happily pushing herself onto him and riding his face until she saw stalled. Soldiers are relenting snoring from the cot just across the ways from them only made Jesse want to burrow into Enzo's sweet, achingly addicting cunt even more, knowing that one of the oldest members of
Plot twist, soldiers
Overwatch
awake the entire
was
time.
completely out of it and unaware of the more illicit activities happening in the same room made them both want this more than normal. Ansel's breath began to itch, tenting up in an off cut. A telltale sign Jesse knew it meant she was near a release. Jesse dug his tongue into her roughly, squeezing the generous flesh of her bottom as he buried and flexed his pink muscle into her in just the right angle. A broken cry left Ansel's lips as her thighs quake in his arms, riding out the intensity of her orgasms. Sweet, musky smelling essence squirted out from her core. Yeah, I remember. Painting her pubic bone in his face, browned, glazed over eyes, watched his mouth as Jesse gently parted from her thoroughly fucked opening and licked up her dripping cum. He licked it all up with obscene lip-smacking noises. More obscene, please. Hey boss, can I get the obscene, please?
You may.
Hey, fair enough, boss. And a lazy grin that made her pulse race.
Tastes like some sweet Georgia peaches, babe.
Enzo scoffed and swatted at him weakly, unable to
Where's my
fight the
scoff?
genuine, satisfied smile blooming across her lips. Jesse gently moved back, petting her limb legs still bound around his shoulders to ease them off and into the mattress. He still needed to come and his balls were drawn up, his own release beginning to hurt to keep in check. As if sensing his dilemma, Enzo reached out to paw at his hair almost comfortingly.
Here, let me help.
She sat up with as much strength as she could muster, post-orgasm shakes still erect her form. She nudged him off the cot and into a standing position at the foot of the bed, scooting herself snug between his legs. She bent down in front of his coke, flicking her face up to meet his in an nonverbal question.
Oh.
Jesse bit his lip and complied, allowing Enzo to grip his coke once again with those skillful fingers. She wasted no time in taking his girth down to the hilt, his head hitting the back of her throat, making her gag a bit. Enzo began her familiar rhythm of bobbing her head up and down on his coke, this time taking it all the way down and let her cowboy release in the softness of her throat muscles and the intense tightness her body sucked him in with. Her free hand came up to rub along his scrotum soothingly, and Jesse groaned like a horse, yeah. Enzo hollowed out her cheek and flicked her wrist along the exposed length. Just right! And Jesse lost it with a strangled sound that sounded like it was punched out of him.
What? Oh.
Yes. Ouch, his spent rushed out, filling up Enzo's mouth and leaking down her chin with a few stray drops landing on her breasts. She stared up at him from around his coke, gulping down as much of the fluid with a slight cringe. He nearly came again, but he was sure Enzo would kill him for sure if they soiled the mattress.
You're rather salty.
Enzo commented, as if reading from the newspaper. She let go of his coke with an obscene pope. Dabbing off the excess. What the
Dabbing?
fuck?
Dabbing?
Yeah. You have to dab it, boss.
Dab.
Yes. Dabbing off the aethers and the excess
What are
cum
you
and
dabbing?
sucking it clean from her fingers.
But I suppose it's not bad.
Jesse grinned like a fool for once too swept up in his feelings and afterglow to talk. He all but tackled her and back onto the bed with his full weight. He drew the covers around them, filling up with warmth when Enzo allowed him room to rest his head on his serape with her. He opened up his arms and allowed her to snuggle against his chest. Warm body fitting all too perfectly against his own. Jesse burrowed his face into the beloved raven locks, closing his eyes and breathing in. They may not be exclusive yet, but Jesse was sure N.E. and Anzo would match perfectly together. And if Sol the deer woke up in the early hours of the morning grunting about the room feeling like
hot sex.
Yes, to find them tangled into each other. He didn't do anything about it. Unbeknownst to the sleeping couple.
I love how you pronounce unbeknownst to it correctly, but
unbeknownst to the sleeping couple, he gently wedged pillows under their heads to keep them from getting neck
Gotta
cramps
stop them neck
the
cramps.
next morning instead. It would be a long flight along to Gibraltar. Notes. Sorry, Mama and Gangu. Also sorry to McQuickly
Sorry,
for
Mom.
accidentally making him
Mom.
sound pirate-esque.
Oh my god, this
Hello
person
again.
just fucking
I'm
apologized to their
Tinku.
mom
I
for
will
writing
add
this.
more of these standalones following this particular team and leave this as she designated area for all my feelings. Rule 64 related to avoid clogging up the character tags. Amos, please. I might even continue this storyline or shut the fuck up from till now to ever.
Boss, please.
Yes.
Please, boss. Hey, boss. Alright,
Hey,
well,
boss,
that's the
now
end of
okay.
that one right there. That was pretty. That was
God.
okay.
Hey, boss.
Good
Can I have a
job.
pussy now?
Nice moans, man. Good chromosoming.
Yes.
Who the fuck is echoing though?
Hello.
Hello. You just missed it, you guys. You fucking missed it all.
You didn't miss anything, boss.
I can orgasm pretty well.
Yeah, bro. Well, we already knew that. Got him. All right. What's next here? We have Genji. Another. Wait. No, we
You're the
already
one
read
that
this one.
can
We
talk
have Hold up. We have Genji X Zenyatta Genderbent.
Oh, what?
And Genderbent Free. And one of the tags is self-loathing. So, you know you.
Oh no.
But it's only rated T, so I don't think we should read it.
Good.
We have Junkrat X Roadhog, and that's Genderbent.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Junkrat X Roadhog.
Let's see if this is Genderbent.
Oh,
Oh, boss.
Okay, side
Make joke.
Speaking of roadhog,
Hold up, who's Genderbent?
Yeah, I can
Both of them?
do maybe.
Hold up, let me make sure this. What the fuck is this? Oh, Roadhog is the female,
Oh, what the fuck?
and Junkrat is the guy.
shit.
Hi.
Okay then.
Well,
Hey, boss.
We need to get Hanzo in here.
yeah, it's Junkrat's the guy and Roadhog is the female, so I think we should read this. That's too good
Yes.
not to.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can't not read this.
Read it.
Some link.
We can't not read this. Who's gonna be our female Roadhog?
Oh,
I don't think I can.
a volunteer's tribute.
This is too
How
good.
does a fucking female roadhog sound?
This is too
I'm
good.
not quite sure.
I
We
feel
need to
like
read
it'll
this.
be
Where,
like-
who's? We need to find our Junkrat.
Go get Hanzo. Go get Hanzo.
Yes.
Find the Pluto crap, mate.
This is gonna be our final one. No, Junkrat's a guy. Junkrat's gonna be a dude. Yeah, it's
Yes.
it's a dude Junkrat fucking a female Roadhog, and that's what we're gonna end on. I think.
Where's our Junkrat? Where's our Junkrat?
We gotta find our Junkrat, man.
Yes.
And I guess I'll narrate. Got him. This is gonna be fun to narrate.
Hanzo!
Jesus Christ. I'm just can't wait to narrate this. Ooh. We've read worse though.
Hey boss, you promised the pussy. You promised it, boss.
Got him.
Damn it.
Alright, let's see here.
Sorry about that.
So I will narrate.
Let me go to the thingy. I'll go it. Let's go for the roadhog. Let's do it.
Who can do roadhog? Female roadhog.
I volunteered.
Yeah, I
will
also
do it.
volunteered.
Got him. We do need a female roadhog, bro.
Pick one letter up.
So, hold up. Who's gonna be our roadhog?
Someone volunteered, but I don't know who it was.
Just cover your hand with your mouth and then you're good. That's how you play roadhog. Feel like I'm on roadhog right now.
It's kawaii trash can.
Roadhog. Well, you have to sound a little bit deep, because I mean, apparently this is where they don't. Junkrat doesn't know Roadhog's a female until they go and fuck, because Roadhog's asking Junkrat's asking Roadhog for a penis, and Roadhog says, "Sorry, I can't provide." Essentially. So
Oh my,
if we do have just a normal Roadhog player, I mean a normal Roadhog voice actor.
I totally got this, man. I got it.
I have a bag. Let that sink in.
I really don't feel like playing Roadhog and narrating because it's too much for me.
Please don't, boss.
We have a Roadhog, right?
I could do it. It's just.
Can we see if we can get is not Chris still doing something? Y'all know? What? So I know someone dropped in here from Not Chris's server. We gotta read this though. This is essential.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I could do Roadhog if y'all really want to. Didn't we have a Roadhog voice actor? I swear.
Yeah, it was a kawaii trash can.
Wait, no, like it'll be just a normal male Roadhog.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't do
the story is that he just nobody tells.
I mean, banned from tags is.
He might still be doing stuff.
Got him.
Because if it's a herb roadhog,
It doesn't matter, just as long as you can do a deep. Why should I just do that, so gosh? Trying to see, we have a. Got him. Let me tag people. See if any of them respond. Here, let's see here. Let me mess. Oh, we do have a Roadhog voice actor, but he's AFK, I think.
He's AFK, yeah.
Let's see. Playing with my lolly girlfriend. Okay, well then, got him. All right, let's see here. Give me message this guy. Trying to see if we can find a roadhog. Just anyone, please, God. I know where did our Junkrat go? Where did Hanzo go? Doesn't he do Junkrat?
I tagged him, but he didn't respond. So I don't. He's probably busy doing something.
Wait, what did he say? He's busy doing something?
I think he's busy doing something because he didn't respond to me.
Got him. Maybe Beardy will come through. What just happened? What?
Excuse me.
What happened? Did your dad stab himself?
Yeah.
Got him. Yeah, Heartworst. We're doing a roadhog and Junkrat. But who's gonna do our Junkrat? What happened to all our Junkrats?
I don't know.
Hold up. Let me see here.
I know like so many Junkrats from voice servers in Overwatch, but
yeah, it's weird. Let's see. Let me make so I can add them.
Okay, what's poppin'? What do y'all need?
We need a Junkrat and a roadhog.
Which one's a male and which one's a female?
Doesn't matter.
Roadhog is the female apparently.
But Roadhog apparently he doesn't. They don't know he's a female.
Oh.
But he's just
So we just need. Yeah.
Okay. I can see if not Chris is not.
Not Chris is answering right now.
Oh shit.
He's actually answering.
You know, I did just say something was going down in your
okay.
server, so that's probably.
Oh, cool.
This is horrible. I can't wait to kill myself reading this piece of shit.
No,
It's so like, okay, so Junkrat approaches Roadhog and trying to get some penis, and then Roadhog is like, sorry man, I'm a female. Apparently they didn't know.
Oh.
Poor Junkrat, he just wanted to.
Oh man.
It's explicit, so I know it has something. So got him. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna hop back into Stealthy's channel.
Get him to join, baby.
He's trying to get someone else to join the server so I can do the troll thing, but yeah, I'll try my best.
Got him. Good luck, my
Got
dude.
him. Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So,
G'day.
I will also be right back.
okay.
I'm here. What do you need me for?
A fanfic.
We have a road.
Ooh, fanfictions. Can't wait.
So is Junkrat fucking a female roadhog?
Ooh, that sounds gross, but okay.
Listen, Junkrat, you wanted dick first, and then Roadhog appeared to be a female.
I'm so confused. Where are we in this Mr. Fiction here?
We haven't started yet.
Ah.
We'll wait to come in.
Good.
We just finished doing female Hanzo and McCree.
Mm-hmm.
Dum, 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 dum. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some alcohol for this.
Good idea.
You need it.
Not drunk enough.
It's odd because we usually have so many Junkrats, and so I don't know. Got him. So I guess do we not have a Roadhog and Junkrat? Still got him. McFuck, what's the status, bro?
He's in here.
Oh, who?
Stealthy.
Oh, Ben, what's up, my dude?
He's muted though.
Is he gonna read this pornography with us?
Oh no.
No?
When I got in, my entire Discord crashed.
Got him.
He went to go get alcohol.
Oh man, I do not blame him.
Got him.
Which reminds me, I have alcohol myself I have to finish.
Got him. Well, anyways, this is pretty great. It's gonna be our best, I think, fanfiction so far. To be honest.
Are you putting all these on YouTube?
Yeah, bro. Forever and always.
One of my exes is gonna watch that and be like, is that... No.
One of your what?
My ex-boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Got him. Well, at least he'll have something to watch, you know, to help himself remember.
Oh no.
Oh no. Why would you say that, you fool?
The guy that's currently, you know,
It's too late now.
with,
You've made a mistake.
I just introduces himself.
G'day, I'm back.
It's put on YouTube,
Hey
so
there.
that's something to back to.
Right.
Bye.
We're gonna read some hardcore Roadhog X Junkrat, where apparently Roadhog is a female and Junkrat didn't know until now. So yeah.
No, baby!
You ready for this? Banned from tags.
Let me drink a lot of alcohol 1 second.
Heck
yeah. Got 'em.
You're gonna need it.
Got him. So you're gonna be
That
having.
is disgusting.
You're gonna be having sex with yourself. Are you ready?
I don't know if my roadhog's really up for it right now.
Just put your hand over your mouth and
Winston. When I do roadhog, I talk like this.
That's pretty good. Just cover your mouth while you do it, and it'll sound perfect.
Heck yeah. But
Covering the mouth.
Yes, perfect. All right.
Okay.
So the title of this is Hidden in Plain Sight. As Roadhog and Junkrat prepare to leave Australia for their world tour of destruction, there's an old secret Roadhog needs to share. When Junkrat takes the news that Roadhog is a woman far better than she ever expected, it opens doors for intimacy she didn't even let herself want in... What? She hasn't even let herself want in far too long. Notes. There is some cis-centric language in this fix, for which I apologize. Alright. So, Roadhog nodded. Looking the flat over, it was a small place with just a bedroom, a kitchen, and a bath. But most importantly, it was quiet and out of the way. Its former owner was out of the way too, taking a nap with fishes and wrapped in a length of chain to keep him from bobbing to the surface of the bay too quickly. Roadhog and Junkrat needed some place to lay low for a few weeks before the cargo ship that was their ticket out of Australia was set to sail. A duffel bag of cash as the carrot, and some threats against his family as the stick, had convinced one of the ship hands to make space for them to stow away. The destruction of Hyde Global and the murder of its CEO meant they needed to get out of Australia more quickly than originally planned, but that was fine. Roadhog could treat Junkrat to Luna Park sometime when the world didn't expect them to be back in Australia. And by this point of working with Junkrat, Roadhog was well used to plans changing at the drop of a hat. Kept things fresh. This apartment was much better than the seedy hotels that they sometimes crashed, or the shells of condemned buildings they occasionally squatted in. They had a decently stocked pantry, which along with the groceries the original order had been loading into his car when they targeted him, and groceries stolen from a couple of other people at the same time, would be more than enough to hold Roadhog and Junkrat over until it was time to ship out. They'd already scooped up which stores they were going to hit for supplies for the ship's voyage. For right now, they had to lay low.
Laying low, laying low.
Junkrat sang to himself, laughing a bit as he explored the drawers and cabinets.
Laying low like fucking kings, Rhodey. This is the best plan we've ever had. We need to steal city folks' houses more often.
Roadhog just grunted and carried the groceries in the kitchen to put them away. Junkrat happily banging around was a familiar soundtrack. He was like a kid. When the sound stopped was when Roadhog knew there was going to be trouble. Roadhog dumped the half-empty package of bacon from the fridge into the trash under the sink and went to see what Junkrat was doing. Roadhog gave it even odds between Junkrat fiddling with a bomb or having found a new toy to be boggled by. That or a dirty mag to jack or two. Last guess wasn't too far off, it turned out. Junkrat had shed his grenades and riptire and stalled face down in the bed with his ratty shorts pulled low on his hips to show the crack of his ass. He was pretending not to know Roadhog was there, but his breathless giggles gave him away. He stretched out, placing a comically oversized bottle of lube on the bedside table. Roadhog didn't even want to know when and where Junkrat had gotten a hold of it. Junkrat arched his skinny back to show off his scrawny ass, legs falling open just a bit further invitingly. For such a dirty, twitchy little thing, he knew what he was doing, and he was trying to make himself appealing to a man.
No,
Roadhog said simply, when Junkrat quit pretending and glanced smack with a huge grin. Junkrat had never been shy about what he wanted from Roadhog. He'd offered the first time they met, when they were negotiating the terms of Roadhog's employment.
And if you want to root from time to time,
Junkrat had said as he raked his vivid orange eyes up at Roadhog, like Roadhog was a side of meat.
I wouldn't say no.
He wasn't the first person to assume they would have that having a warm hole to fuck would help cement Roadhog's loyalty, that he was offering his own body rather than that of an underling, which wasn't that surprising, since he had no underlings to sacrifice to Roadhog's assumingly gargantuan cock. Roadhog just grunted with a quick head shake, and they went back to the business of arranging a contract. There was no more mention of sex in their negotiation, and Roadhog thought that was the end of it. Of course it wasn't. Junkrat wasn't just offering sex to try to win Roadhog's loyalty and protection. He wanted what he thought Roadhog could give. When Roadhog killed with particular brutal efficiency, when Roadhog was covered in blood and laughing, or when a heist or a bomb went on perfectly, Junkrat never failed to spring a boner. The knowledge of which, of course, he'd kept to himself. Never kept to himself.
Break me in two!
He'd beg, or...
Fuck me raw!
Or...
Choke me on your big beautiful cock!
Roadhog, go ahead. No. Was the only answer Roadhog ever gave. The only answer Roadhog could give. Roadhog gave it again, and Junkrat's face fell as it always did. There's one thing about Junkrat. No matter how many times he got the same negative response, he lived in eternal hope. Roadhog probably should have tried to dissuade him. Tell him to give up because it was never going to happen. Should have been kinder, but Roadhog wasn't kind, and he never did.
Help me cook,
Roadhog said. To distract Junkrat, he immediately jumped up from the bed with his smile restored.
What are we making?
He asked brightly, bouncing around Roadhog in the kitchen.
That city wank has all kinds of fancy foods. We'll eat like kings, too. Won't we, Rhodey, huh, buddy?
Yeah.
Just a wee bit too loud. Roadhog said. It was a bottle of dry white wine that would make a good drunken pasta with onions and some chicken. Junkrat had probably never had anything like it in his life. Fresh vegetables and decent alcohol were beyond rare in the outback these days. Not like here on the coast, where everything was clean and fixed, and fresh pure water ran freely from the taps, where people wasted it on grass that they had to mow and throw their clippings away. It wasn't fair. Roadhog shut the tap off, and the pasta pot now filled, and swallowed the old anger down. Roadhog knew better than most why the outback was an apocalyptic wasteland, and the planned world tour with Junkrat was more than just a little bit about revenge on a world that had turned its back on them. Junkrat, given a task to perform, was a good assistant. He chops the shallots and chicken and the can of artichoke hearts Roadhog had found buried in the back of the pantry.
Like that?
He asked, showing Roadhog the cutting board. Roadhog nodded, resting a hand on Junkrat's back in thanks. Junkrat melted under it, his eyes going wide and an adoring gaze up at Roadhog. Roadhog ignored it and took the cutting board to begin browning the chicken, and got Junkrat chopping cherry tomatoes on a clean one. Roadhog hadn't set out to make Junkrat fall in love. It'd been an accident, really. Junkrat had grown on Roadhog like mold. Roadhog came around to liking Junkrat for himself, and not just for the treasure. It was only natural to say, good job, when Junkrat got a good kill or made a great explosion, to touch him when they were moving around each other, to let him lean against Roadhog when they were having a quiet moment. Junkrat soaked up every scrap of affection like he was more starved than he was for food. Maybe Roadhog should have stopped when it became obvious Junkrat was falling in love, but Roadhog was weak and did the exact opposite. It was endearing to be looked at that way, like Roadhog was something magnificent and special. It was nice to have a cute boy purring and cuddling against Roadhog, wordlessly begging for touch, even if Roadhog really wasn't what a twink like Junkrat wanted. It was clear from the stories of his past conquests that Junkrat liked men who'd be rough with him on demand. He liked cock, and he liked a challenge, and he thought Roadhog could give him both. His stories, and Roadhog had no way of knowing them, which of any of them, if they were true, were all about choking on cock and getting running hard. A few times in his rambling stories, Junkrat had mentioned a mean little Shayla with pretty brown eyes who could gut a man in seconds. Then he'd glance up at Roadhog, laugh, and change the story to be about her big brother or her father instead. Junkrat curated his stories to be about what he wanted from Roadhog. Once he became certain that Roadhog was a straight man, went on a long, disjointed rant about how blowies were blowies and that Roadhog wouldn't be able to tell the difference, so why not give it a chance? Junkrat probably didn't remember the night he got drunk and sat on a bottle of rot-gut whiskey. He climbed up on Roadhog's belly and tearfully promised that Roadhog didn't have to have a huge cock, and that once he had a mate with a cute little cock no bigger than his thumb, and he loved it too.
I love all the cocks, Rhodey.
Junkrat had promised.
I'll love yours, no matter what.
And Roadhog had given him water to drink and cuddled him until he fell asleep and forgot. Roadhog shook the thoughts off and delgazed the pan with a hefty splash of wine, stirring it up to make a good pan sauce, and topped the cooked noodles in with it. Junkrat, meanwhile, opened up the cabinets to each side of the stove, and climbed up to the nearest countertop to look behind the stove.
Where's the gas tank?
He asked.
There probably isn't one,
Roadhog said.
This house might be hooked into the city gas lines.
Junkrat's eye widened. He laughed like it was time and Christmas and his birthday combined had been unexpectedly delivered to him.
You can blow it when we're done with this place.
Roadhog allowed.
I'm going to blow this place into orbit!
Junkrat crowed. He hugged Roadhog's nearest bicep, then lurched out of the kitchen. Probably go to find his bomb-making stash to prepare.
Food.
Roadhog reminded, pulling pasta off the stove and scattering the cherry tomatoes over top of it, and Junkrat came bouncing back into the kitchen. There were bowls and forks to eat with, and Roadhog purred the leftover wine and cups to drink with it. Roadhog left Junkrat slurping his pasta in the kitchen and went to sit on the bed, faced away from the kitchen, to eat. Predictably, Junkrat followed. He didn't try to look at what Roadhog's face was exposed. He had learned that lesson with a single punch. He just crawled onto the bed and settled back to back with Roadhog as they ate. The flavor seemed a bit off. Maybe Roadhog hadn't remembered how to make the recipe right. Roadhog just didn't have anything like this and it's too long to remember, but the food was rich and filling and made Junkrat made approving sounds as he gobbled his serving down. Junkrat burped loudly when he was done.
No wonder these city wankers are soft, eating stuff like this every day!
Roadhog just grunted and took the dirty dishes to the kitchen, putting them in the sink and running water over them, letting the water touch Roadhog's skin, which was bizarre and counterintuitive after so long of scrimping on double-filtered water and avoiding the acid touch of any rain or running water that was around. Junkrat cringed when he brought his own bowl to clean and Roadhog saw Roadhog's hands in water.
That's just unnatural. I don't care how many times you say that's just how it is here.
Roadhog shrugged and got it out of the way, and Junkrat washed his bowl as quickly as possible, yelping every time the water touched his flushed hand. Then, when it hadn't hurt him, he stuck his whole head under the tap and let the water run directly into his mouth. He swallowed and then giggled at the decadent pleasure of it and choked. The first time they reached somewhere with essentially limitless safe water, Junkrat drank it until he made himself sick. It had been a learning lesson for him, and now he had at least a little bit more restraint. Flushing clean water through his radiation and dehydration-ravaged body was probably good for Junkrat, so Roadhog left him to it. With Junkrat happily spotting around the kitchen, Roadhog went to poke around the rest of the flat. Junkrat had opened and dug through most of the cabinets already, and Roadhog had pawed through them. It was nothing much. A bunch of movies to the projector, which Roadhog had no doubt Junkrat would be repurposing into a bomb somehow. Clothes that fit neither of them. Books that were dusty and abandoned, but might be worth looking through for some reading material. In the bathroom, Junkrat had emptied the entire cabinet and sorted everything into makes bombs and useless piles. Roadhog had seen the way he was operated enough to be able to tell. Most of the bathroom cleaning supplies had made it into the bomb stash and most of the body care stuff was categorized as useless. There was an ancient box of tampons, mostly unused amongst the stuff. Someone must have left it here once upon a time. Junkrat had dissected one tampon and then put the rest in the bombs pile. He probably didn't even know what they were normally for. More interesting was a pair of bottles that looked just as dusty and old as the old tampon box.
Listen, I use tampons. You light it and then boom!
Got him. A pomegranate-scented body wash, bright and fragrant, and a bottle of vanilla body lotion. Roadhog wanted them, suddenly and fiercely. Roadhog wanted to take a shower, to be clean and soft, and the smell of pomegranates and vanilla instead of sweat and dust. Unlike in those cheap hotels, the shower was big enough here to hold Roadhog. Far too long, Roadhog's only concession to vanity had been long silver hair that served second duty as a challenge, a handle no one was ever going to get a hand on in a fight, and nails painted an intimidating black. This was something else entirely, and Roadhog wanted it. Roadhog held both bottles, pondering. There must be some way to barricade the bathroom door to make sure Junkrat couldn't get in. They were probably safe and hidden enough here that Roadhog could be off guard and take this little luxury. No one could possibly know they were here. There must be a way. Roadhog put the bottles down and looked out at the bathroom. Junkrat was lying on the bed again, playing with a bottle of lube. He squirted some on his flushed fingers and was slathering it all over his hand, experimenting with it. He had his tongue sticking out the side of his mouth, biting it in concentration. He was figuring out all the physical properties of this lube. And once he knew, he would never forget. Junkrat was so smart that way. He figured things out. He was going to figure things out. They weren't going to be in the Outback forever with damn, this fanfiction's long. We're more than halfway. We're 3/4 way. No, we're not going to read the second chapter.
Oh, thank God.
With space for miles around them. Roadhog had gotten good at being Roadhog, but they were going to be stowed away on a freight ship, crammed in close quarters together. Time again, Roadhog had thought Junkrat should be told that he was going to have to know, but the time was never right, and Roadhog pushed it back and back again. Junkrat was going to figure it out. The way through this was to lay everything on the table rather than trying to lock a door that Junkrat could blow open on a whim. Junkrat noticed Roadhog standing in the doorway and grinned upside down to Roadhog.
Mate, this lube stuff is the best! Tastes something awful, but I bet I could get fucked for hours before it dried out.
Roadhog sighed and sat on the edge of bed, stroking Roadhog's filthy singed hair. Now, the time was coming and it had to be now.
I can't fuck you.
Roadhog said.
Not how you want.
What? Sure you can.
Junkrat protested. He rolled off the bed and bounced on his good leg in front of Roadhog in excitement at getting an answer. That wasn't just no for the first time, wiping the lube on his hand on his dirty shorts.
It's easy. You just shove your cock up my...
I don't have a cock.
Roadhog growled, breaking him off.
I'm a woman.
Junkrat's jaw dropped open, any words he'd going to be say silenced. He blinked at Roadhog, completely dumbfounded. A man as big as Roadhog could be impressive in a way. A woman that size was just a freak, a monster. Life sucked for everyone caught in the apocalypse, but it's not slightly less for a man than a woman, and Roadhog had spent over 20 years letting everyone assume she was one. A fat man was expected to have big tets anyways, but Roadhogs were squished down under a big army tactical vest and makeshift junker armor. Anyone could learn to peace standing with motivation and practice, and Roadhog maintained a big enough personal space when she needed to relieve herself that nobody ever saw what equipment she was packing. A mask hid her face and distorted her voice even as it protected her from breathing dust. A ridiculous belt buckle and big balls protecting grill kept anyone from making a grab in flotation or anger and discovering there was no balls behind it. Roadhog took the cruelest insult that were thrown against Mako and reclaimed them hog. It was whispered in terror and awe now. Mako became Roadhog, became him, even though it was never true. Not in her heart. Mako, my bad. Being a man was just convenient.
Roadie, mate! You're a Sheila?
Junkrat laughed, eyes skittering all over Roadhog's body like he was trying to see her out a woman and failing at it. It wasn't a mean laugh, though. It was just the kind of laugh Junkrat laughed when he was thinking. Roadhog reached out hesitantly and unclipped the straps of her mask. Her hands were shaking. The mask was as much as a vanity as disguise. If she was being honest to herself, it hurt less to be mistaken as a man with her face hidden than for someone when did it looking right at her. Junkrat was absolutely silent, vibrating in place with his eyes like saucers, waiting for her to complete the motion. Roadhog took a deep breath and pulled the mask off. She'd never been attractive, never even pretty enough to be plain. Over 20 years of wearing a mask hadn't helped anything. She knew what she looked like without the mask. She typed in a hotel mirror only a few months ago. Her face was paler, mismatched from the sun-scorched brown of the rest of her skin. She had wrinkles now, and acne scars on the spots where the mask rubbed, not to mention her pug nose and big bulldog under by the oversized lower canines sticking up like tusks. Roadhog couldn't quite make herself look at Junkrat's face to see his reaction.
Oh!
Junkrat said. He moved one uneven step closer to her.
No, wow!
He lay her... Hold up. He lay himself, He lay himself against her chest where she sat on the edge of her bed, melting so completely it was only Roadhog's surprised hand closing around his back that kept him from sliding down to the floor. Her expression was every bit as soft and adoring as it had ever been. Junkrat's face always showed exactly what he was feeling. He might spin a tall tale, but he'd never been much of a liar. He couldn't pretend something he didn't feel.
What a beaut!
Junkrat breathed. Sorry. I need to get some fucking water. Hold up. I'll be right back. Let me get something.
I am drinking horrible New Zealand. Drinking horrible New Zealand beer.
So sorry.
What is going on?
We're reading fanfic again.
Oh, okay.
Roadhog without the mask, a woman.
Hi, I'm Roadhog. I'm a woman.
I just
Beautiful woman.
Guys.
Junkrat, what do you think of me?
Guys.
Alright, I've got my water.
Guys.
Hi.
Yeah.
What?
Alright.
Guys.
Hold up. What's up?
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
We're gonna keep reading Junkrat.
Good night. Love you.
Junkrat breathed, gazing up as Roadhog as though she was something
Thank you.
wonderful. His fingers, those careful mechanical fingers that could assemble the fiddliest bomb with utmost precision, softly touched Roadhog's cheek. It was too much. Altogether, Roadhog was laid open in front of Junkrat, bare, without the mask to hide behind, and that gentleness and worship was too much. No one had ever looked at Mako that way.
Roadhog let go of Junkrat, turning her face away. Junkrat only fell about halfway to the floor before he caught himself and clambered back up, his metal knee clanging onto the grill in front of Roadhog's pants. He had arms wrapped around her neck, and his lips were now kissing up her neck and jaw, whimpering slightly like he was incapable of doing anything else.
I want to be good to you.
Junkrat begged between kisses.
Roadie, mate, let me be good to you. I want to be so good.
You want my cock? I'm not a man,
Roadhog said. She wasn't what he wanted.
Well, I know that now.
Junkrat said. He nuzzled his face into her neck, like her double chins were the best things he'd ever felt.
I don't need cock. I want you.
The fuck did I just watch?
Don't worry about it.
Little Sheila Iver.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Roadhog knew she wasn't like the
don't
girl he
worry about
sometimes
it.
talked about he might have been with,
Just
even
go
if
with it.
Junkrat was a bit more bi than anticipated.
No.
Junkrat purred. He leaned back, cupping her face with both his hands, an absolute wonder in his expression as he looked at her.
You're Roadhog. You're better.
Junkrat kissed her then, and Roadhog was weak. She'd imagined kissing him far too many times when she didn't think he'd ever want her. Roadhog closed her eyes and kissed back. It was not a good kiss, but maybe that was Roadhog's fault as much as Junkrat. Been over 20 years since Roadhog had kissed anyone. It had been far more recent for Junkrat, that was certain. He was overly enthusiastic and slobbery, but he relaxed and calmed down when Roadhog got her hands on him. Roadhog rubbed up and down his knobbly back with one hand, cradling the back of his head in the other big palm. Bodies understood each other, eyes closed and hungry. Roadhog was big everywhere and Junkrat was long and scrawny, but when they pushed and tugged until he fit against her, his skinny-lipped mouth opened against hers, taking anything she could give him. His hands held onto her, grab hold of anything like he could never get enough. He kissed her lips and her tusks, laughing and loving them, loving her. They were an odd couple from a broken world, but they fit together, and Roadhog's mind drifted silent in the pleasure of touch and desire finally shared.
Roadhog!
Junkrat jerked away, broking the moment like a cherry bomb thrown into a closed room. His burning orange eyes were wide and panicky, and Roadhog tensed all over, reaching for a scrap gun to shoot whatever had frightened him.
Mate, I didn't get any condoms. We can't fuck. We can't be making piglets when we're blowing the whole world up. I don't know how to mind midwife. Who would take care of our babies for us? What if my last irradiated nut can't make healthy babies? What then?
Junkrat's eyes were now filling with tears. His bottom lip trembled.
I don't want to give you sad mutant babies, Rhodey. We can't.
Roadhog snorted, putting her fingers over his mouth to shut up his runaway blabber. Clear it took more than makeouts to silence Junkrat's chaotic thought process. Pregnancy wasn't a concern. Between hard living and the radiation, Roadhog had gone through menopause early. It was mostly a relief not to worry about the periods anymore.
I'm too old to get pregnant, Junkrat.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Repeat that for me?
I'm too old to get pregnant, Junkrat.
Roadhog told him.
I'm old enough to be your mother.
Junkrat laughed. He laughed so hard the tears he'd been going out to shed for their hypothetical mutant babies rolled down his dirty cheeks.
You're nothing like my old mum. Did I ever tell you about her? Charlie Fox. Meanest bitch in the Dustlands.
Junkrat's tone turned to insult and to high praise.
Scrawny like me. Dry and tough as old leather. She called me a little Junkrat. Who could build anything out of anything. She was a sharpshooter. One shot, one kill. Right in the medulla, every time. Mum and Mama and all my aunties were raiders. They all had quick little dirt bikes. Quiet, not like your hog.
Junkrat hadn't talked about his childhood before. His stories were all about what he'd done to himself after he snuck on and on his own and made a name for himself as a junker. Roadhog had assumed he grew up in Junkertown.
What happened to her?
Roadhog asked. Junkrat kept using the past tense for his mother. Junkrat sat on Roadhog's lap, leaning comfortably against her belly. His smile turned a little bit lopsided.
Cancer.
One word was all he needed to sum it up. Roadhog should have known. It was all too common to those who had survived the Omnium's explosion. That she herself was spared from it for so long was a cruel twist of fate. Drunkard was still talking.
Best sharpshooter that ever was. And it took her eyes away first, before it got the rest of her. She was hurting so much at the end. Mama Zoe took her out. Oh, merciful. But I couldn't. I couldn't look at her or any of them anymore. I didn't say goodbye.
You had to leave?
Roadhog finished for him, rubbing his back soothingly, and Junkrat nodded.
What about you, Rhodey?
Junkrat patted her tattooed belly.
You have a family? Kids?
Roadhog looked away, up at the dusty ceiling fan. She didn't want to answer, but she had no mask to hide behind, and Junkrat had just told an own painful story. She moved Junkrat's hand to the deepest stretch marks on the side of her belly, the ones that had shown up then.
Yeah, 2 kids.
One of which, when she was young and easily manipulated, and took the affection of a man who wanted to fuck her in private and didn't know who she was in front of her friends, or who expected her to be grateful for what pittance of himself he would give to her, who disappeared when she told him she was pregnant. One from her time in the ALFL, when any warm body was enough for comfort in what had felt like the end of the world at the time, and Mako now knew was a heavenly prelude to the actual apocalypse. She hadn't told either of the possible fallers, Mako, that her birth control failed, hadn't told anyone of her parents. She left the baby with her parents along with the first child they practically raised when she went back to fight.
Hang on 1 second. Okay, where are they?
Junkrat asked, petting the stretch mark.
What happened to them?
I don't know. I couldn't find them.
That was the hardest part. The reason Roadhog didn't think about her family at all if she could help it. The Omnium blew, and there were so many dead and so many refugees flooding out in disarray that Roadhog had built a massive bounty on her head for having been part of the ALFL. She searched, risking her life over and over for information, but she never found anything on her parents or her children. She didn't know if they died in the blast or had been evacuated altogether or split apart. She didn't know if they changed their names to distance themselves from her in connection to the AFL or if they'd been killed for their relation to her. She didn't know if her children had stayed in the broken outback and become junkers and raiders themselves. She didn't even know if she'd killed them without recognizing, just for being in her own way.
Rhodey.
Junkrat crooned, stretching up to kiss the tears that were rolling down her cheeks. Roadhog didn't know how to control her face anymore after sawing and wearing a mask. Roadhog put her hand over her face, sniffling hard just to get herself from crying. Junkrat peppered kisses all over her hand.
I'll be good.
Junkrat was promising between kisses.
Mwah. I'll be good. Mwah. We won't ever have to make mutant pig rat babies. I'll always wear a condom to be extra sure.
It was just the kind of nonsense Roadhog needed to pull herself out of the morass part. She had a lifetime's worth of practice putting these emotions aside and never thinking about them. Roadhog coughed a few times, clearing her throat, and pushed Junkrat's face away.
Ridiculous.
She accused. He grinned between her fingers, familiar with the affection in her tone.
I will wear a condom.
Junkrat decreed, petting her hand. Roadhog shook his head and most of his body along with it.
Says who? I want cock.
She challenged. Junkrat made a desperate hurt noise, trying to pull his head out of her hand. After a moment of struggle, Roadhog let him.
We're not gonna fuck?
That's Junkrat.
Oh, we're not gonna fuck? I thought we were. We were all kissing and you're so sexy. And I've wanted you so much for so long. And we both know you're a sailor now and...
We might have sex?
Roadhog interrupted and Junkrat fell into silent confusion. That was good.
I like something bigger than a cock.
She picked his flesh hand up, squeezing her fingers together into a sleek shape. Junkrat inhaled so hard he nearly choked on his own spit. His vivid orange eyes were huge, looking up at her face like he expected her to laugh.
That worked!
He breathed.
My favorite!
Junkrat jerked out of her grip and dove for his belt buckle with both hands, talking a mile a minute.
I've never done this before. It's going to be amazing. Why didn't anyone ever tell me you could?
Roadhog grabbed both of Junkrat's hands in one of hers, pulling them away from her body, and Junkrat literally screamed in frustration. This much Roadhog remembered. Having learnt in her misspent youth, she needed to take control and get what she really wanted, instead of just taking whatever someone else wanted to do to her and being grateful for the attention that women like her were told they'd never get. Junkrat wanted her so much, he could have her on her own terms.
I'm going to shower,
Roadhog said low. We're not reading chapter 2, by the way. Low and growly to send shivers all through Junkrat's scrawny body.
I'm going to stand under a running water and waste gallons and gallons of it, and wash myself with soap until I'm clean, and soft and smell wonderful, and you're not going to disturb me for anything. Then you're going to shower with soap and water so you're clean too, before you can touch me. Then, if you want to use your hand, your mouth good enough, afterward I'll use some of that lube and fuck you with my fingers until you come. Sound good?
Junkrat's mouth had fallen over, a bit of drool dripping down the corner of his mouth. His pupils were huge. He nodded hard and fast. It warmed Roadhog's belly, heat of anticipation curling through her groin. The promise of Junkrat doing exactly what she said was a power aphrodisiac. Roadhog pulled Junkrat close and kissed him, briefer than she wanted to, and set him aside to stand and go to her long anticipated shower.
Wait!
Junkrat's voice was threaty and desperate as he jumped up, dashing past her.
I gotta piss first! If you're gonna be in the bathroom forever, I can't bother you!
Roadhog chuckled and picked up a few big towels from the ransacked closet while she waited for him to finish his business. This was going to be good. Alright.
Oh yeah!
That was This is... I really don't want to read chapter 2. It's so long.
You don't have to.
Do you want to?
Super spicy.
This is apparently. Do you want to read chapter 2? It's not as long, but it's.
I don't know about chapter 2.
It's
Yeah, I'm.
It's actually quite long.
Yeah.
I think we got a good enough summary with the last bit of the first chapter.
It's going to be good.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Raggy,
I'm gonna read one sentence from chapter 2.
Oh boy.
There was enough pressure, nearly frightening. Then all at once the widest part of Junkrat's hand slipped through the tightest point, and his hand slid all the way in the Roadhog. And then Junkrat says, "Hooly dooly."
Hooly dooly.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Hold up.
That is extra spicy.
So spicy.
Hold up. Let's see here. Okay. Hold up. And then Roadhog fucks Junkrat with her fingers. Okay. And
yeah, he could just finger Junkrat.
Junkrat, can you just say this one line for me, please?
Yeah! Bite me! Mark me with your big hog bites!
Right.
Oh my!
And do this last line for this.
You're the best!
He said.
We should do this all the time. I'll give you my hand every day, twice a day, 3 times a day.
And that's it, boys. Clap, clap, clap.
Yeah, that was great!
Alright, so,
We can't clap it. Yeah.
who wants to fucking...
Yay.
Big fuck.
Who wants to fuck me next?
I'll do it. Soldier 76.
Oh yeah, now we're in for an old man.
I've got you in my... let me take my Viagra first. 1 second. Soldier 69, ready for duty, and I'm a sex offender. Nice.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you smell like steak.
Oh, well.
Hey,
I love the smell of jerk all morning.
Whoa.
McFucked, I'm gonna come back in 2 days and get 2 more tags, trust me.
Got him. So,
I'm gonna have 22 tags!
Any ending thoughts, guys? Before I stop this video? I won't be able to upload it for like a day or
We need to have more sexual conflict. The more sexual propaganda we can get, the better the fanfiction will be. More hard cock being throbbed inside a vagina. That is the good shit. Or an
This
ass.
is the point where you stop the video.
No.
Oh my.
It's gonna keep going, and I'm going
Wow.
to actually
Wow,
do
wow,
it as
wow.
I burst down McFuck's
Stop
store,
now, stop
and
moving.
I'm going to arrest McFuck for what should I arrest McFuck for?
Existing.
Yeah, existing there.
It doesn't matter.
yeah,
Just
arrest me,
just
Daddy.
arrest McFuck.
Oh, this is fun.
And I'll just leave him in jail to rot.
Just-
Rip.
Just arrest me, please.
I just want to handcuff you. You fucking trap
Oh
you.
yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Rest all the traps.
Just the traps. Traps are gay, bro. Don't you know?
I'm sorry, Stardust. What are you saying?
I'm saying we have very similar voices. We could easily do it and make our own fanfic.
We could, yeah. Oh heck yeah.
Diva
Oh, the
clothes
music is
herself.
over.
Oh man. I'm pretty sure there's a
Oh,
fic of
man.
that exists. And if not,
Then I'll write it.
Oh my god, yes!
Fucking gay!
I thought I was listening to a video or something. It was
That
so
would
cool.
be gay! It's no different for fucking traps.
And then somebody was
Just 'cause they
talking.
dress like a chick don't mean they are a chick. They got a dick, and it's gay! And don't say the dick makes it cuter! Cause that doesn't make it cuter! That makes it even gayer! That makes you gay, bitch! And you send me pictures of them with their little skirts lifted and their fucking nuts hanging out! I don't wanna see that shit! I'm not gay like you!
Stop sending me hentai!
Stop sending me anime pictures! Stop sending me traps! Oh my god!
No smooth jazz. Okay.
Wow, whoa!
It just resumed.
Smooth transition.
Yeah, bro.
Set the
Well,
volume
goodbye,
back to
YouTube.
normal. Oh shit!
YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
I want to die.
Bye, YouTube.